What up, everybody? Welcome to another Risk of Resources Loadout race of the week. I am Race, and I'm here with Disputed. Hello.
Howdy, howdy, howdy.
Howdy. All right, so this week we are doing a pod race. So what that means is we can use lunar pods this time. We'll see how our racers
Yeah.
actually handle that. Let's go to the website stream to see. First of all, oh, I'm on the wrong website one. Hold on. I was on another lobby from last week, I believe. All right, here we go. All right. So we have Cap, Zinc, and Cabbage today, which is pretty sick.
Pretty
Some
stacked lobby today.
some high elo speedrunners going in. We
And
have
Cap.
and Cap, and we have Huntress. We have Loader. Okay, so we have Huntress with Big Blink. We have Loader with Alt Punch and Slam, which isn't the favorite loadout for these guys at all.
No, and Cabbage has been complaining. He's been rioting because we have not had Loader in a very long time. We had Loader during the Chaos race, but before that, it looked like it was October 6th that we had our last Loader. So
Really?
it's been a couple months. Yeah.
That's actually
And
insane.
of course, we get this loadout,
Yeah,
which
it's
is
terrible.
not preferred.
It is not Charge Punch.
But
We
hey,
have
they can get banned still. They can do some pot rolling. That's all you really
pot
need on
rolling
loader.
on
Any
loader.
loadout.
We have Lights Out Bandit, and then we also have Default Merc, which one of these players has played a lot of Default Merc.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
Any
Cabbage, if
guesses?
you didn't know, for the last 4 years, like basically since the game was in early access, has been uploading the Prismatic every single day and getting the Ethereal achievement.
Yep. And so
So
because we're doing I think they're about ready, but I think because we are doing pod racing today, it's really cool that we have a Phalian Sanctuary because that means we can actually maybe get pearls as well. So kind of hyped about that. Hmm?
oh, because of the cleansing pools.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I got confused because there's a bug on that map where lunar pods cannot spawn. It just eats the credit. It's horrible. They're
Yeah, it's
supposed to
awesome.
lunar pods are supposed to spawn on that map. They just don't. It was a bug with the DLC and it
Well,
was never fixed.
to be clear, they aren't supposed to spawn, but they accidentally do try to spawn. That's the problem.
Well, like on other maps, it would like give you the credits back and
Yeah,
spawn like a chest or something instead. But it just like deletes items on that map.
which is
Which is pretty
pretty
cool.
cool.
Also,
Yeah.
pillar skip immediately.
Oh,
We got
yeah,
some wings.
wings. Nice. Who do we like the colors of?
Ooh.
Zinc finding the
I,
player skip as well.
the gold's pretty cool.
The gold is
It's
pretty
very
cool.
subtle.
I like Cap's angle here. By the way, Skin Tuner is out and it is released. So if you want to get Skin Tuner as well, check out the Thunderstore Risk of Resources. Boom.
Because you demanded it.
Well, yeah, we announced it last week, but if you guys missed it, then yeah, we'll remind you guys throughout the day because actually we should probably remind people in Discord too. It's like, hey, it's out by the way, guys. What is this Discord for if not that?
So Cabbage already starting the teleporter. Already has 3 items. Nobody else has an item yet besides the wings. Cap
Interesting.
got a Preon.
Okay. I think Cat might be more inclined to take the Preon because Huntress's damage isn't like amazing. Might be nice to insta kill some bosses or something throughout the stages, maybe. But we'll see.
Okay.
I don't know though. I mean, having a guaranteed pillar skip from the start is crazy. Also, Zinc finding the Tenant Bobble as well. There is another Void Cradle. There's 2 Void Cradles in this map right now, so we'll see. what the other one is. I think the other one is like top middle above the teleporter. So potential for some really cool starts here. The items so far: ship and request form. There's a gas on TP. Ship and request form. It's one of those items as long like along with the keys where if you don't have it, potentially you can miss out on some crazy shit. I think it
Oh
was you,
yeah,
Disputed, who didn't get the Shorm and missed out on like a behemoth in one of them or something. It was
yeah.
crazy. Yeah.
I've also had a situation in one of the races where I got like an extra Shwarm. I had like 3 of them, and everyone
Hmm.
else only had 2, and it like gave me a drone man,
Yeah.
and nobody else found it.
They're
It's a
very, very
very interesting
powerful.
item.
It's one of
Ooh,
those
and
things where
gas in the teleporter. That's so
hmm
nice.
it's one of those things where it's like you look at the race after and you're just like, man, like why didn't I go for that? Like why didn't I pick it up?
Yeah, and the earlier you get it, the better.
Oh yeah.
That's, I mean, essentially like what, 5 items if you get it every time.
Hmm. So I also want to point out here that Cap is specifically not picking up the gas on the ground, so he might have seen a printer that he wants to go into. He has a couple wet items that he's probably thinking like this is kind of like printer fodder and I can get something else. It looks like both items on the map are Tenta Bubble. So
Okay.
very exciting and cool.
I don't know. I kind of like they have a lot of defensive stuff. 2 slugs, wrap.
Hmm.
Stun isn't the best here, but it's nice getting healing early on, and that repulsion armor is very, very helpful. Helps with those tiny little ticks of damage, those burns and bleeds.
Also just helps you stay in the teleporter more often. Quicker
That it
charge.
does.
And on to stage two. So this is one of those maps where potentially we can see some lunar potting. I'm actually surprised we didn't see one on planes. Usually we have a lot more of those on that map, just statistically. So,
Yeah. You can also get cleansing pools here too.
mhm. I want to
Rarely you
see a
find
pearl
both.
today. I want to see one so badly. We have double Aphelion on the last two loadouts of the day. I feel like it's time. We
Have we
have
ever gotten one?
I don't even think so, dude. I think it's been like 9 or 10 months, and we have not gotten a pearl.
Ooh. There's a watch printer.
Ooh,
Cabbage is thinking about it.
I think the only thing he really wants to keep right now is mainly that gas. It's really hard to give up gas early, especially when you're someone like Huntress who doesn't have like a lot of natural AoE.
Yeah.
So,
This loadout's pretty good, but in general, Huntress is a very low DPS survivor. Like early
mm-hmm,
on,
yeah,
she scales really well, and is just as powerful as everyone else in the late game. But early on, you can definitely feel it, especially if you don't have any area of effect items. That gas is very, very important for their
yeah.
build.
And without arrow rain, what are you supposed to do? But I wanna I wanna go over
Try.
their loadout real quick because I talk about it every time, but no one that we know actually uses the big blink. Um, so when we roll the big blink randomly, it's very uncomfortable for our racers. And usually I think we start to see it like we start to see people maybe taking a little bit more fall damage than they're more accustomed to or putting themselves in bad positions, right? Cuz with the phase blink you're always used to just getting out of any scenario at any point, right? So you don't really think as much about positioning. But this is one of those abilities where you do actually have to think about it again. Also the Shorm giving speed, the ship and request form, that Zing found.
Nice.
But I think during the Mythics fight is where we might see those cracks kind of widen a little bit. Um,
Yeah.
this
And
is
there are
usually
some
the
advantages
kind of
to it.
loadout.
Like you do get vertical mobility with it. The single or the triple blink, you can't go up and down, and you can with this one, but yeah, you just don't have the same uptime. You can't spam it.
Mm. I mean, there is like a you can pillar skip with it with like what like a lysate and like something else or something.
Yeah.
It's not
Okay,
too
so this
bad,
is
but
interesting.
hmm
So Zinc just found a Voidsent Flame.
okay.
So now I think he's looking at that watch printer and
Yeah, he
thinking,
is.
it's okay that I can lose my gas now. I have AoE, I'm fine.
Now Zing is probably not wanting to really lose
Ooh,
the speed as much, but I mean, losing the gas before it may have been like a not a death sentence, but like made the teleporter possibly worse, especially considering the opportunity, I say loosely, to have a Beetle Queen, right? If you have Beetle Queen and no AoE with Huntress, it's going to be a long fight. Um,
yeah.
and so he knows that. Actually, it is Beetle Queen for the teleporter. So, but here we go. 6 watches on sync with Void Sent Flame is really good. And he's about to get another Slug here too, so he's stocked up on healing as well. Cap
Looks
got
like Cap
the.
found the Voidson as well.
He has fewer white items, so I don't know if he's gonna go into the watch printer as much. We'll see. He still needs to
Yeah,
loot a little bit more if he wants
he sees
to
the Shorm back
compare.
there. I don't think he's gotten that yet.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe, hopefully, he goes into the watch printer first, and then he can keep that speed. Maybe.
There's extra speed that Cabbage found near teleporter as well. Cabbage now is gonna find the Void Sent Flame. Cabbage going for the key also, which is really interesting. I like we just talked about it, but keys and shipping request forms and stuff very powerful. So Cabbage is really not wanting to miss out on that. Cabbage did pick up the elixir.
Ooh,
I don't know. Now that Cabbage has the Void Sent Flame, Cabbage just did pick up the elixir, some speed, and a key, but he is gonna go into the watch printer anyway. Okay, watches
I'd maybe
are
try
just
to
that good, but
not
mm,
pick up the elixir and then go back for it later.
that's what I would have
If
done
you're gonna
as
get that
well.
many watches,
I think it was just
but
like
that does take time.
a post consideration. Like he picked up the Void Sent like almost last, and it's like, oh well, I can't print
Right.
watches now. Like it's not too big of a deal. It's
Easy
a
to say in
shame.
hindsight, but when you're
Yeah.
running around just trying to get everything as fast as possible, sometimes you
Mm-hmm.
just pick things up.
Yeah. But I mean, he's going into 9, maybe 10 watches here. 9
Keeping the
watches.
wrap.
All right. Well, all I can say is I hope he does not lose them because that's pretty much GG. That's not only do you lose all of your damage, but you lost all of the items up until that point, pretty much. So really tough to come back from something like that.
Just found some
Fortunately,
speed though.
yeah, he did get Mocha and a speed sprint. So really, really good. Zinc picking up the key after printing watches and the elixir after printing watches. So I think as far as that goes, I think Zinc might be in a better situation here a little bit. But I don't know, those extra watches are really powerful.
Yeah, assuming they don't break them,
Mm-hmm.
which usually happens
Yep. I mean, just a
at
reminder,
some point.
chat room, 80% of the watches that are collected during the races are broken. It probably has gone up since we last did the calculations on that, but hey, you know. Also, Cap going into the watch printer as well,
Oh,
finding the void set and getting it.
Cabbage got an elixir anyway,
Oh, nice. Never punished.
and he's just hitting that TP. Got triple damage. Okay, it is a Z construct on the gamble.
Yeah, with void sent flame, that's also just really good. Should be a very quick fight here. And another Tenta drops. Very cool. I don't really see that coming in big with how slow Huntress usually shoots without something like special. I don't know. Also, a reminder
Yeah,
to log in from bingo. I know it's early, so if you want to get your bingos in, now's the time. Exclamation point bingo. Cap found another Will-O-Wisp also, which is really good. He has doubled the AoE now as everyone else. Actually, no, Zing found it as well.
ooh, ignition tank in the Shorm.
And Lepton Daisy from the third teleporter. It turns out in the key there was a squid polyp, so Cabbage not really missing out on much from printing it either. I was interested to see what that could have been, but you know, with the green pool being as awesome as it is.
Right. Like, think it like a band. Ooh, vase in that
Oh
chance shrine.
shit!
So hopefully Cap's the only one that finds that. I'm a little bit worried about him right now. We
I'm worried
see
about Zinc.
a little bit of variation.
He's
I
getting
mean,
low. Those watches are feel not as safe. I mean, he has elixir, but
he does.
there is also an elixir on this map, as we saw with Cabbage. So hopefully Cap finds that one. I know that Cap didn't want to over invest in the watches here, but I can't help but feel that he might just end up being behind by not doing it because the other two guys have put so much effort or so much stock into the watches.
Yeah. Hopefully he finds this ignition tank though, and that's gonna help him with the AoE. The only one that still has the gas, so that is very nice.
That is nice.
Then another Tentabobble.
Yep.
Love to see it. All three of those Tentabobbles are real. None of them have been corrupted.
So Cabbage finding another key, and because he didn't have the key going into the stage, his box next stage will be the squid polyp, unless he decides to not open it. Then he can basically wait and get something else the stage after, but we'll see. There is 2 crit glasses on this map as well, which is really nice with those watches. That's some good damage.
Yeah. Now they just need some armor piercing rounds.
Yeah, and they're looking
I'll be
pretty
good.
good.
And that crowbar too,
Mm-hmm.
especially on Cabbage. 9 watches on a crowbar with Voidsent Flame.
Cabbage going to the next
Pretty
stage.
good.
Also, we haven't seen a lunar pod yet, have we? Not one.
Nope.
Unfortunate.
I hope you guys are enjoying the pod race.
Oh man. Well,
And
amazing.
Zinc right behind Cabbage. And they did not find the vase, so that is definitely an advantage for Cap.
Yeah. I mean,
It'll save
just
him like
to
45 seconds maybe.
I mean, I could say more than that. If they don't have enough speed to use the wings in one like wing activation and get up to the top of the arena, then that's a lot. And then even then you're still wasting time when you go to the ship. Like there's a lot of time lost there. Cabbage did open the key. He did get the squid polyp.
And if there's a fuel cell, like that's
Yeah.
even more time Cap can gain. But is that going to make up for his lack of damage right now? I
I
don't
don't
know.
know. I think that if all goes well, right, and everyone has kind of the run, they play well, right, and they get to the mythic fight, they don't die, they don't lose their watches. It's gonna be really hard to make up that time if you're Cap, right? Because like 6 extra watches between you and Cabbage is crazy, and especially
Mm,
Cabbage seems like he wants to get to the arena first, which depending on what else he picks up for damage could just mean Mythrix has less health. He does more damage in cap anyway. Like that's really hard to make up. So,
we got a Gloop,
oh nice.
but yeah, I mean, Cabbage is definitely looking good, but he did choose a very high risk, high reward
Correct.
playstyle. Cap is definitely going the safer route, and it could pay off. It looks like he's scrapping right now.
Okay, Zinc getting the second key box and it's Shuriken. So, it's okay. I don't really think a lot of the players utilize Shuriken probably as well as they could. I think it's very natural to just not aim at stuff like directly when you're playing Huntress. So it's a little bit a shift of a playstyle a bit. So it's very
Yeah,
like you have to think about it. We'll see how much
Cap
they
did
use it.
find the elixir.
Oh, nice. It's interesting because like Cap has 3 watches, Zinc has 6, and Cabbage has 9. So it's like all in these multiples of 3. Just we get to see how it plays out. Again, I don't want anyone to lose their watches, but the chance that someone will is very high here.
Yeah, but I mean, it's okay. Like if you break your watches at the end of phase 3, you still would have gotten a lot of value out of them.
Absolutely. If you break them now, that's
That's going to
tough.
be a problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, if all of these guys broke their watches, Cap would definitely be in the best spot. But I do not foresee that happening unless there's something crazy on stage 5.
We'll see. Cabbage getting a safer spaces as well, so if all
Ooh,
goes and, he realizes maybe he needs like another equipment that's not the wings for damage or something, he always has the host skip in his back pocket, so there's that. Also, just having a safer spaces is amazing for the Mythics fight. It's great. I know they don't have a feather right now, and they're using a dash that they're all not comfortable with. Saber spaces is probably the second.
that's basically your feather.
Yeah, it's like it's equivalent, probably in my opinion, in the Mythics fight.
Yeah, it'll keep you alive. I mean, phase one Mithrix attacks very slow anyway. Like, if you have a
Mm-hmm.
couple safer spaces, you can basically just be invincible and let them smack you.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. There is another energy drink in the shipping request form right next to TP that everyone should find. Dude, the value out of that shipping request form this run has been crazy. They've gotten so much speed out of it. Love to see it.
Cabbage already doing the stage 5 teleporter. I didn't even register he was on stage 5.
Yeah. Zinc getting a Ben's raincoat on stage 4. Very powerful. This stage 4 is like, I'd be begging for a recycler here with Genesis Loop on the ground and
What
a
the?
raincoat.
Okay, something weird happened with that grandparent. Did you
What
see
happened?
that?
No, I looked away.
The grandparent was like about to blast him and start doing the sun attack, and then he just like started T posing. Essentially,
Okay.
he was just
Oh,
sitting there.
also, we are going to see some lunars this run, probably. They can get him on the moon. So we'll see if it's like imagine if Cabbage goes to the moon and he picks up glass out of the lunar garden area and with his 9 watches.
It'd be pretty good. Get that transcendence,
Yeah,
a tonic maybe. I don't know if tonic would be worth it, but
not here, probably not. I mean, potentially, actually, like how fast is the Mythos fight gonna be, right? Like
I
I
don't
mean he
know. I
can
think it.
post skip, but I don't know. Like taking the wings is like actually if he knew, right, that he could skip pillars with just one wing, he could use the wings, pick up the tonic, and then fly all the way up, potentially, right?
Interesting.
Well, sure.
Yeah, I don't know. But you also have to factor in the time to travel over there. I don't think anyone would go for that,
I think we'll
but you
might be
never know.
surprised. We'll see. And then there goes Cat getting the saber spaces, which is really good. I hope everyone gets
Another
it.
elixir for
Everyone does
zinc.
get it. Okay, good. So
So
just
his
to be
watches are pretty
clear,
secure.
I know people are questioning Zinc's lunar coin amount. He has lunar coins, but he went on a fresh profile with some game setting stuff. So he has them, but you never get to see them until you pick up a lunar coin and it updates. So he probably has a couple thousand or something. Um, it'll be fun, chat. Also, Cap getting a sentient meat hook out of a shrine on stage 4 that no one else got, and Cabbage is on the moon.
Cabbage is playing very well right now.
Very well.
Got those watches early on and is just letting that momentum carry him through the rest of the run. He's one of the best.
Looks like Cabbage is doing some moon movement to
Oh,
get
nice.
across the moon a little bit more. There is
Sees the
a sticky
Shorm.
bomb in the Shorm, yeah. Looks like he's stalling up here. He's actually trying to stall up here as much as he can to try to get higher up with the wings. So it doesn't take as long to wait for the wing cooldown, which is really smart. Really good on Cabbage on that one. He's just going right in. He's not messing with Lunars. He's not messing with the Shorm with the sticky bomb. He's just like, I need to start this fight, and he does.
And meanwhile, Cap and Zinc haven't even started the stage 5 TP.
No. Excellent moon movement from Cabbage. Let's see
So
how
I'm
much.
watching this grandparent
Uh-huh.
on Zinc here to see if it does it again. Because it definitely looks like something was weird. I'm going to ask Cabbage about that when he's in here.
Okay. The damage on Mithrix for Cabbage is actually really good, and that Tenebobble is actually proccing a little bit more than I guess I would thought it would. But I mean,
Oh,
when you stack up Tenebubble, it stacks duration and chance to proc, which is crazy. Also, Cap finding an ATG on stage 5. which no one else has. So I don't think that really makes up for his lack of watches just yet, but it's a really good start. But by the time he gets to Mythics, I mean, Cabbage might already be done. That's something we have to
It,
really consider here.
it is. And you know what? The raincoat is actually kind of helping Zinc right now.
That is funny, yeah. It's a shame that
Cabbage is just
Cabbage.
blasting through this.
I just wish Cabbage had like a band or something, you know? Just like that damage would be
Yeah,
insane.
the ATG.
I mean, it's
But he
okay.
doesn't need it. All you need to get through a run are the white items. Like if you
Yep.
have the right combination of white items, that's all you really need. White items are kind of the best.
They're just the most stable. I mean, they're the backbone of your runs, right? So Cabbage is just enjoying himself, probably listening to some music, just chilling. The fight's very easy, like we were saying before earlier. Like if you have the saber spaces in phase one, it's pretty much over. Phase two, let's see how it goes. I mean, his damage is so good that one ballista shot, yeah, just taking out a wisp on its own. Zinc done with the teleporter, going to loot around stage 5. Cap almost done with the boss. Haven't really given him too much trouble. Everyone's really excited for that Planula, I know.
Yeah, love
And
to see it.
Zinc is out.
I wouldn't even pick it up, honestly.
I wouldn't either.
It can actually slow you down in phase 4.
Yeah. Especially with someone like Huntress, too. Unless you're just relying on the ballista shots, but that's slow, too.
And Zinc is now on the moon.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to see somebody go for these pods.
I know, dude. It's killing me.
It's the
We
lunar
didn't
race after
roll
all.
any pods on any of the stages yet, so you know, just how it is.
Oh, Zinc's pinging it.
Mm? He's probably just looking to see if there like are any close by or something. I mean, there always are pods there though, so
I mean, he is still waiting on the cooldown for these wings, so maybe he'll check them out while he waits.
I think that's what he's gonna do. Also, I mean, it's a high up section, probably kind of like a dual purpose, get up high so you don't have to use two wings and then check the lunar pods anyway. Let's see
And
if there's
Cap needs
glass
to go
here.
soon here.
Maybe.
I'm worried about him.
Oh, and the first lunar pod for Zinc is
Transcendence,
Transcendence.
not bad.
So Zinc actually picks it up immediately, which is the right choice. It's probably one of the best items in the entire game.
Is Cap taking the crowdfunder instead of the vase?
It looks like it. I don't know. We'll have to see. I mean, he knows he's struggling a little bit on damage here. Essence of Heresy is another one that dropped for Zinc. He's not taking that one. And then Purity. And Zinc has to think about what he has. And he does take Purity. So that crit, that Tentabobble, and what else? It's mainly the crit and Tentabobble are not really
Yeah.
active anymore for him. So he didn't have that much crit anyway. And he was probably saying, like, you know what? This Tentabobble's not that big of a deal for me. And Cap is taking the crowd front of the moon. Cap does have the saver spaces. So I was talking about this earlier. Like, you know, if someone has saver spaces, they can kind of reason out that maybe they can take a damage equipment instead. That is a lot of
But
time losing out on like giving up the base though.
well, and is his plan to farm enemies here? Because crowdfunder doesn't work if you
Yeah,
don't
that's
have
a good
money,
point.
right?
You have to kill some stuff.
So I
Interesting.
don't know. I feel like that was a little bit of a misplay from Cap.
We'll have to see. And Cabbage is almost summoned to phase 3. So, and if Cabbage does well here, he doesn't have like a reliable phase 4 skip here. So, yeah, he was going to have to do it. Ballista missed a little bit too late. It's hard anyway. Going to phase 4. Hopefully goes well. He does have the wings he can use if he needs to go around, but he kind of wants to save them for traversal to the ship.
And that planula is slowing him down a little bit.
A little bit. Not too bad here, though. I mean, at least Huntress arrows just do more damage than, you know. Blight.
Oh,
Oh, the gloop.
Mithrix is glooping.
Oh,
Okay.
he stole the gloop back. Holy hell. That was almost really bad. Oh my god.
I don't think I've ever seen Mithrix gloop like that. That's so scary.
Oh, dude. He was like, I need this back now. Well, good job for Cabbage. Cabbage done with a sub 30 Huntress on that one. Really
Damn.
nice. Really, really nice.
That's a great run.
Mm-hmm.
I'm always so impressed every time I watch this guy. And Zinc, not too far behind
No, I mean,
in phase 1. He's definitely not
depending.
going to get any bonus points here.
That's true. I mean, in 3 players, we do have 7-minute bonus point rules, so. And yes, Cabbage did get the spaces bug after phase 4, so he's just kind of
Cheating.
AFKing through. It's a vanilla bug. Cap actually desperate enough to look at soup right now. He does have a little bit of scrap, but he is doing the host skip right now. He doesn't have too much money though, so that crowdfunder, I don't know. That might have been maybe a bit of a misplay. But
Did you see what Cabbage typed in chat there?
No.
Not the worst run I've ever completed. Really bad though.
Cap dead
Oh.
to host skipping. And
I
he
didn't see what
lost his
happened.
watches. I saw him hit the ground. Something must have stolen his saver spaces on the way down, or he was too fast between the rotations there.
And you know what's sad?
Mm,
Had he got the Transcendence, he would not have died.
that's true. He could have just skipped that way as well. I think he might have just hit the
Transcendence
ground
are
there, the
also a
little
host skip.
corner. We'll have to ask him when he gets back in. But unfortunately, unless something really, really unfortunate happens for Zinc, that might just be the nail in the coffin for Cap's run here. So let's bring in Cabbage. Hello, Cabbage.
I beat Zinc. Let's go.
Nice. So obviously that was a good run. Watch printer early, and then you just coasted all the way through. Saber
Yeah, no
Spaces
heals
made
though.
it
I was
easy.
scared. Yeah. I wanted some heals, but I didn't have heals. But I had a Lepton Daisy, and that actually was like crazy, honestly.
There's a Transcendence on that
Oh,
one.
yeah, I kind of forgot the event was a thing. My bad.
Yeah, I
There were
kind of did
no
too.
lunar pods on any of the stages except the moon. So
Yeah. I didn't
Zinc,
really need any lunars though.
yeah, Zinc was the only one who went and checked it out. He picked up a Transcendence and Purity.
Oh
So
wow. So, hmm. Yeah, I was looking for heals. I lost both of my slugs to the watch printer,
yeah.
but Lepton was nice for the TP events, and then I found a stake, stage 5, and then I knew it was ready to go.
Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah.
We're basically watching
You
Zinc here to see if he dies. If he does die, then Cap has potential to come back. Maybe. Maybe. But Cap died host
I
skipping,
was
so
look at these Tentabobbles on Cap though.
Yeah,
yeah,
that was just
with
all
the
the void
crowdfunder
items
there.
was just all Tentabobble.
It was pretty funny.
Yeah.
Just kept picking them up. We're like, all right.
Oh,
Oh, and
Zinc.
Zinking it as usual. He
What?
always
No,
gets hit
no. He did that on purpose there for the glue.
for the
Okay.
gloop.
And
Yeah.
because he had Transcendence, his elixir didn't activate, and he did lose his watches there.
No, but I know him. He did that on purpose.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like he
Yeah.
could have waited a little bit longer if he did, because those watches now gone. Kind of rough.
Yeah,
No.
that might be a bonus point. We'll see.
Maybe.
What? No.
What was your time?
Like 50. I mean, not 50. What?
What?
Like 28, 28.
Nah, I think
And
it's fine.
it's 7 minutes for
Yep.
Yeah, I don't get bonus
3-player.
points versus Zinc. That doesn't happen.
Only if he dies here. So we'll
He's
see.
not gonna die here.
Well, I don't know. I don't know if you saw what just happened or not, but
That was like
I
calculated
feel
though for
like
the glue.
Dude, when Gloop almost went off in phase 4 when you were doing it, we're like,
I had safer spaces. It was fine.
Oh,
I
did
already
you?
had
I didn't even
safer.
notice. I
I
was
already had
like,
spaces spoke at that point.
I was just
Cabbage,
looking at
what
the
happened
Gloop.
to your grandparent?
Yeah, I don't know. It just kind of gave up. Like it saw I went in the
That was
corner
so
and I just
weird.
kind of like got depressed and kind of stopped.
I've never seen that before.
Yeah.
I wonder if that's replicatable.
I mean, I like hid in my corner and the grandparent. I think it probably just targeted a polyp, so it was like aggroed on a polyp, and then the polyp died, so it like stopped its sun attack, and then like its AI just broke.
Seems reasonable, actually.
Yeah.
Interesting. You got a lot more watches than everyone else. Cap got 3, Zinc got 6, and you got 9.
Yeah.
You're the only person that didn't break them.
Why would I break them?
Sure.
Gonna do a lot less damage if you break them, you know?
Yeah, but what about the Gloop tech?
I wanted to do more damage, and Gloop would make me do less damage.
Oh, look at this Purity Mithrix right now.
Yeah, that's fun.
Just spamming those needles.
That's a Purity E7 right there. That's something that not many people have to deal with. A lot of orbs too. But it's fine. Sync knows how to
Yeah,
circle. Oh, he
gets
got hit by
his-
the orb. Be careful. He doesn't have
He
really
should get
too
his
much damage
spaces
here.
back. He gets his spaces. Yeah, no, he's fine. All right.
Cap's still on phase 2. And now that Zinc has the Saber Spaces bug, he's not going to die. So that is the
Yeah.
end for Cap. Pretty much our places have been set there.
Want me to go and just run and tell him like to give up and uninstall the game? I mean, quit out of the game. I mean, what?
Yeah, you can uninstall, buddy. You're done.
Yeah, you're done, kid.
Very long phase 4.
Very long. I mean, he had the planet.
I don't know. Oh yeah, that's why. Yeah, I kind of just picked it up because I needed some sort of heals, and with the needles, I was like not die right away.
Yeah.
Did the others have
Also-
heals? Oh, Zane kept his slugs.
Mm-hmm. I think he picked up a slug or two after he printed watches, actually.
Yeah, that's a very Zinc thing to do.
There were a few
St-
things that he just didn't get yet. He didn't necessarily wait to pick up anything, but like on purpose, but it was just like he forgot to open some chests or something.
Okay.
Very good run. And
Yeah,
you know
Zinc
what?
had a pretty good run.
I think you're gonna get some bonus points here.
Actually,
Am
yeah,
I?
maybe. It's
I
close.
don't deserve them, but all right.
I mean, you didn't break the watches, so that's just how it goes. Like,
Cabbage got banned. No, I'm just better. That's what. Didn't get any banned. I just went fast. Zinc's already trying to cope.
we want Cap to finish this run as well if he can, because it's like the first kind of practice run of the day. So, but if it's taking like
Morale.
extra way too long, I don't know. We'll see. But it looks like he's
Man, he's
getting
only in
through it.
phase 3.
Yeah, it's fine.
He's
It's
almost
just
out of crowdfunder though.
yeah, that's when it gets really low.
Yeah, without the watches, you don't have any damage. It was a very low damage run apart from the watches. No
Mhm.
AP rounds or like focus crystal or anything.
Let's
Little bit of
bring
crit.
in Zinc.
And
Hello, Zinc.
Yeah.
How was the run?
Oh man.
I love shooting Mythics for 30 minutes. It's fun.
Yeah. When did you get into the fight?
I think it was like 22, well, maybe 25 minutes.
Yeah, I got there around 20, I think. 21.
I broke my watches, which is a minor mistake.
Yeah, you did that on purpose for the Kloop, right?
Well, I was thinking about it, but my potion didn't
Oh.
save me because the Transcendence, which was quite unfortunate.
Yeah, I forgot pods existed, so I didn't check.
they really
That's
didn't
funny.
exist.
No, they
Yeah.
didn't.
Did quite little.
But no, I didn't have a band. I don't know why you're coping. I just had 9
Okay.
watches.
No, okay. Was there a band on stage 5 in the try shop that I saw
I
leaving?
don't know. I didn't care. I just wanted some heals.
Stage 5,
Cabbage
there was
also
an
just-
ATG, and that was the only thing that you guys like didn't get that we saw.
That would have been like pretty nice.
Mm-hmm.
Cabbage just went fast. Like when you and Cap were before you guys had even started the teleporter on stage 5, he was in the fight.
I was hoping for something to multiply damage for the entire run, and there was really not.
Yeah.
A little bit of crit.
Oh, there was crit, which I immediately took a purity for, which was
Yeah, I
probably
think
a misplay.
That's fantastic.
You had the Tentabobble too.
Well, tentacle doesn't matter because it's not like stunning Mithrix does anything when you could just
Yeah,
dodge.
you don't have band.
Oh, there was one thing. There was a shrine on Fogbound that had a vase in it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, let me
That
just
would
go
have
hit
been
a
much
chance
faster.
shrine.
I mean, you
I'll
guys
just
had
go hit a
wings.
chance shrine a bunch.
You
Yeah,
guys like
the
skipped
wings with
pretty
the-
well, but just letting you know there was one.
I was able to skip because of the purity, which did save like a minute of just cooldowns, which is nice.
Wait, can you skip with just 1 purity with no wings?
Well, no, with wings and purity. And,
No, but like without wings, I mean.
maybe.
I suppose you
Maybe
can, right?
extremely slowly.
Yeah, it wouldn't be fast.
Yeah.
You just host skipped at that point.
You can skip with the Transcendence.
Mhm.
True.
Oh, Cap's also doing safer bug.
Yep.
I'm glad people are doing the spaces bug now.
Bunch of
Mhm.
cheaters.
What do you mean? It's an
tech.
intended
It's tech.
mechanic. It's intended.
Okay,
Yeah.
so how does that work exactly? Like, how do you set
You
that up?
if you
Okay,
lose
you-
your space. Oh yeah, Sync can just go ahead. I don't know anything.
It's what are you saying? It's if you lose your spaces while it's down, and then you get a new safer spaces item. When you had none in your inventory, it'll have infinite. So like Shrine of Order is one way because it takes it out of your inventory and puts it back. If you have egocentrism and pick up another safer spaces, that would work. And Wake of Vultures if you pick up an actual safer spaces.
So does it need to be like on cooldown when you
Yeah.
pick up
Yeah,
a
it
new
needs
one?
to be on cooldown
Yes.
when you lose it. So you just run into a firewall for phase 4 Mythic's Pizza.
Or you just take fall damage.
That also works, yes.
Instead of going inside of a fire pillar and almost dying, I saw that.
I don't think it was almost dying. That was perfectly fine.
Your Genesis loop went off.
It was a strategy, you know.
Yeah, you can just blink in the air and like be fine.
Oh, that's true. But I had actually no transcendence. You still take 1 fall damage. Oh, you have purity.
Well, I'm gonna pull Cap in.
Yeah, I
Since
get
he's
this
just
guy
sitting
in
here.
We're just all sitting
been
here
too
watching
slow.
this guy.
Yeah, you are
Hey.
too slow.
Points down.
Oh man, what's this guy doing?
What's up?
So what happened with the host skip? I looked away, I looked back, and
I just didn't go up high enough on the first jump. That was it.
damn.
Didn't get the
That's tough.
spaces back in time.
Cap, you want to
But
know
it wouldn't
something
have mattered.
tragic? There's a Transcendence on the moon.
Was it really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. There was a purity I got on the way out.
Yep.
Yeah, I saw.
You save like a
saved,
second or
2
two.
seconds. Yeah.
I mean, Transcendence. What does that do? I mean, that's
Not dying to fall
it's not that
damage.
good.
It gives you a bunch of shield.
Makes it so
guess.
you don't use your elixir and break watches.
Yeah.
True. That is true.
The zinc tech.
Was another showcase if I crowdfunder's trash. All right, let's go next.
No, it's losing 3 watches before the Mithrix fight. That's
Yeah.
trash.
Because you
Oh,
had
you had 3.
crowdfunder.
Oh, nice. I had 6.
Yeah.
Cabbage had 9.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I mean, that's probably explains why he has a 28-minute run. But
Yeah.
I was just too scared to go all into the watches, to be honest.
You should
That's the
never be
only reason.
scared. You should just always go all in and then blame RNG if you lose them.
True. The cabbage way.
That is not the cabbage way.
The cabbage tech, dude.
That's what pros do.
Yeah.
So we didn't see any lunar pods.
Yeah. It was just
Yeah.
the moon.
Yeah, it was just the moon. So I hope we find some today. I mean, we have double aphelion, right? But
Surely.
yeah,
Yeah, we'll
surely.
see.
So, I mean, like, there's 2 stages we won't get any on, but, you know, maybe we can get some pearls or something. I don't know. Also,
Yeah.
I know all of you excited for the loader run. You guys have been wanting to play loader. We got you a loader, dude.
Pretty
We got you the
exciting.
good skills loader for sure.
Man, I
Yeah.
hate this event.
A nice present, a Christmas present.
Yeah, it's never happening again. So enjoy. We picked your
Great
favorite
loadout.
loadout.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Totally not the exact opposite of what we wanted.
we give you Aqueduct with this loader as well, so
Yeah.
you can roll pots for bands.
If you thunder
Easy.
slam a button hard enough, it goes down permanently. You should
Oh,
try it.
true.
Yeah.
I should try that.
With
Yeah.
the pots
It's
around
tight.
it, yeah.
You got to be
Yeah.
really high up though. Like just try it a couple times.
Well, if you guys are ready for loader,
I'm
get in
always
there.
ready for loader.
All right,
Yeah.
let's see it. Good luck, guys.
Good luck.
Alright.
Look, I gotta get out of here, man.
All
All
right,
right.
so loader. So just
Good
a
first
reminder to everybody in chat, all three of these guys speed run loader. Okay. But they all speed run loader on the complete opposite skill loadout. So this might be interesting. But it's good. I mean, we still get to see some good loader movement overall. At least their grapples will be clean and nice and cool. I know Cabbage does knows how to use the slam. I don't think he uses the slam very often at all, but I know he does know the movement for it. But it's usually just this punch that no one here really likes this much. It's kind of
Yeah.
Mm.
And the not having the pylon is kind of hard on the next stage because
Yeah.
it makes really easy bans.
instant bans.
You just throw them on the button. You know what you're doing. It sounds like it's difficult to do that, but it's really not.
No.
Once you do it a few times.
I mean, if you do it once and you just remember the spot where you stood, I mean, it's permanent knowledge forever. It works every time consistently. So
And a crowbar immediately. That's really good.
really good. Do you see any lunar pods? Or
Yeah. Wait, is there?
I don't.
No, I think that's a big chest.
Okay.
Swinging
Loader's
around,
not
it's hard.
really a character that uses lunars as well as some of the other characters because Loader is just like so strong on her own. Obviously, glass can be used on everybody. What else would be good on Loader here? Like visions, maybe just as some extra stuff. Not
Tonic.
the thing is, like a lot of these guys use the Loader M1 as a nice speed kind of upgrade and a ban from TP.
Well, and a
like instantly.
capacitor on cap here.
I mean,
So that's
Loader's
gonna be
the
really
capacitor.
fucking good. I
But
mean,
yeah, I
yeah,
mean,
that's
sure.
true. On any other character, that would have been brilliant. Oh,
mhm.
and banned from the teleporter?
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. We're in. But these guys do use the Loader M1 as kind of a speed up a little bit. If you swing your arms, you actually get lurched forward a tiny bit. So that's why you see these guys M1ing in the air a lot after they use their grapple. There is a focus crystal printer on the stage. So they're probably just going to try to pick up everything they can. Banned from TP and a focus crystal printer on stage 1 for Loader? What's going on, dude? What do we
I love
got?
seeing Cabbage freak out whenever he sees an item he likes. His
He's so
entire screen
expressive.
shakes.
So we'll see how many focus crystals are actually printed. Cabbage doesn't even have a white item yet at all. So, we'll see. Do we have any gambles up, by the way? Or
I'm doing that right now.
nice. We're getting you your point gambles, chat. Do not worry. They're coming. Did I see the skin mod is public? Yes, you did. Yes. Search up Skin Tuner or Risk of Resources, and you will find it on the Thunderstore.
Prediction up. Will we see a yellow item by stage 3?
Okay. Is that like
so really, I guess
including
just next
stage 3?
stage. No.
Okay, so like right when stage 3 starts.
So yellow item stage 2.
Okay. Well, nice wording on that
I
one.
could have worded that differently.
Yeah. So Cabbage, again, not even taking any focus crystals at all. Cap finding a watch. We'll see if he does print it away for focus crystal or not. He is. No, he actually
No,
kept the
kept it.
watch and the crowbar. What a high roll on that one.
Oh, beautiful. And he's got a little bit of crit
Yeah,
with that scythe.
really good. And an ATG from the second teleporter, by the way.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
Dude,
And
what is
submissions and
this
submissions.
run? I didn't expect Cabbage to finish that so quick, huh? I mean, don't hand out the points yet, though. Someone could find a gun.
Yeah. I think, my Cabbage stream is really behind. I love YouTube. I was so confused.
Yeah, welcome to the YouTube viewer experience, Disputed. How is it like on the other side?
I hate it.
Cabbage is getting a little bit low here. Cabbage not having any healing at all. But I don't think Cabbage is going to die, obviously. Just, pointing it out. Zinc is really playing around with getting this Void Cradle early. Looks like he's not. He's just waiting for his slug to heal him. One of the buttons is right off spawn near the big rock, which kind of takes a while to pot roll too, because it's just usually so far away from any pot that matters. In the Void Cradle things just got, it is a Void Sent Flame. Cap already breaking his watch. That is really unfortunate.
Ooh.
That lack of healing early on with how much they're just getting in there, especially with this punch. A little bit tough. Again, this is just like, what? What's up?
Do you even go for bans here, honestly? Like, you already have ATG, you already have a band, singular. If you're Cap, you have 2 focus crystals and a crowbar.
AP
and a
run printer.
capacitor.
AP run printer. Dude. What is this?
Holy shit.
Honestly, with the 2 buttons that they got, I don't know. It's hard
And
to
a
say.
Dio.
And a Dios. Jesus. Wow. This is an okay run, I think.
Yeah. Hope they're savoring it. It's going to be a 20-minute loader run, and then it's going to be another 6 months before she comes up again.
Yeah, well. Did Cabbage successfully roll the first pot? Because it looks like he's looking for the button, but I'm not really quite sure. He might just be looking for loot for the AP round printer.
I don't know. He broke his watch and then immediately found an elixir. Or Cap did, sorry.
Okay, yeah. And what was the
He's getting
void
rid of
item
it.
there? Is that a pluripotent larva? Interesting. So there's 2 Dios on this
Ooh.
map. By the way.
Do you even take the larva, though? You want banned?
Nah. You have the Dios already, like... The pluripotent, the larva's bait there for sure.
You'd get plimp, too. Which I guess is okay, but...
That is okay,
like,
but...
if they get a blast shower build going here, I think the ATG would be better.
Cabbage was stuck on, like, the rim of the little platform there. He couldn't get out. He was just shaking his screen. He's like, get me the hell out of this thing, dude. What an interesting run, though, so far. No one is going into no one is pot rolling. First of all, they got the flower pot, which Cabbage tried for, like, a couple seconds, and he's like, dude, I don't know. I'm not getting it. It's going to take too long to get the other one. Little Disciple as well.
Ooh.
What is this seed, dude?
I should have included stage 3 in the prediction. God damn.
You should have. I don't know why you didn't. What's the next vote, by the way?
Sub 25.
We'll see.
If you know, you know.
And oh man, so Zinc didn't find the actual Dios. So all Zinc found was the Plarva on stage 2, which that's unfortunate because now Zinc, if he dies, then he loses bans. No one else has that threat kind of looming over them. So
yeah. And Cabbage and Cap can just like play really riskily now. That's a word.
Risky.
Because if you die, it doesn't matter.
Agreed. I mean, and again,
I
this
say
is one
risky.
of those things where the punch is just out of their comfort zone a little bit. To do damage, you have to endanger yourself a lot on Eclipse 8, right? You got to punch into Mithrix, for example, and then, you could just, parry the shit out of you. So,
Did you see what Cabbage typed in chat? Least lucky Zinc run.
That's funny.
They're always on the same seed. What does he mean?
But everyone is doing well. I mean, everyone right here is like at the same point. Pretty much no one is super far ahead of another person. I mean, Zinc was the last one to activate TP, but it's only by like a minute or something, which I guess one could argue is a lot for loader runs, but again, this is like not the loader run that they're used to, so I'm actually surprised to see Cap the first one to leave. I thought
Cap's
Cabbage
going ahead.
was the first one to get in here, but I think it was Cap then. I don't know.
Cap, he didn't do very well in the last loadout, but Loader is his survivor.
Mhm.
Like, you cannot count him out of Loader.
And again,
I
all three of
definitely
these
would not be
guys
surprised to see him
like
win this one.
actively speedrun loader, so this is good. Also, to point out, Zinc has the not only would he lose bans if he died with Plarva, he would lose Little Disciple. So that's a lot of his damage to be losing. So
True.
really hoping that Zinc doesn't die. I just feel bad because if Zinc found the Dios, he would have never picked it up. The Plarva.
I don't think he will die, but it will probably just change, like, the amount he's willing to get in there and deal damage.
Yeah, it's
He'll
got to be a
probably
little
play
bit
a
more
little bit more
careful.
defensively.
Also, have you seen a fucking lunar pod? Because I haven't.
Yeah, this is a great lunar race.
Yeah, I mean, it's just random, like what are we supposed to do about it? But hey, the last time we did
At least-
this, we actually had a lot of
Yeah.
lunars drop, which was actually really cool. But I was just really
Well, last time we
fortunate.
did this, it was kind of a disaster because we didn't realize that single player and Eclipse would spawn different lunar items.
We just
So,
didn't think
like,
about it at the time, but yeah.
half the people were getting different stuff, and we were mid-race being like, what do we do?
We figured it out like before the third loadout, but it was because beads spawn in single player and they don't in Eclipse, and that was changing like the seeding a little bit. But not
It
that
changes the whole loot pool.
yeah, not that the lunar races count for elo anyway, but good thing we know
And
that
not
now.
that this is a lunar race.
Apparently not. You might as well give them elo for it. They're not even doing it.
But it is a very quick run. Maybe we'll see some on Bandit and Merc later.
I mean, I think we're just gonna see really fast runs all through today. I think Merc is a fast character, or can be usually. Bandit definitely can be, depending on what happens. I mean, you always have extra crit and hemorrhage for Mithrix, so
True.
hey.
We see all these guys doing the exact same thing right now, charging this teleporter.
I love when players are synced up, As much fun as it is to see like underdogs and push and pull and like all that kind of stuff, it's also just as cool to see everyone just playing alongside each other when they're trying their best. It's so sick.
Zinc and Cabbage almost at the exact same percentage right now.
That's
Within
so funny.
5% of each other.
Yeah. They're like within 1 on mine, actually. And there is a plasma shrimp for Cap in the void cradle they flew past when they spawned in the cave. Between TP and cave entrance.
Was there a band in that multi-shop and Cap didn't take it? Am I crazy?
I didn't
thought
see
I
it.
saw a band in a multi-shop when they first entered the stage.
No, Cabbage just pulled something out of it, and it was not the band, so...
Okay.
If Cabbage pulled a ship and request form out of it, then I could bet you that there was no band. Cabbage also getting the plasma shrimp, so Now this is another difference between Zinc and the rest of the guys. He does not have Plasma Shrimp. He's got to be really careful here as
Zinc.
well. Zinc is taking a little bit of too much damage from the Solus. Also, Cap and Cabbage getting keys, so we'll see if they find those. Stage 5 might be good. Cap immediately starting Teleporter and pretty much immediately killing the boss. And there's a Scrapper and a Feather. Dude, every single
Beautiful
drop from the Teleporter has been insane.
I guess if I were these guys, I would be a little bit worried about healing because they don't really have any. Like even just a singular healing drone would make me feel so much better. Cabbage and Cap do have the Dio.
That's
so
true.
that helps a little bit.
Uh-oh, Zinc.
But
Zinc. If Zinc dies here, again, this is very bad. He pretty much loses all of his damage, so he's really trying to farm barrier here as well, just to try to stay alive.
I saw him go for the mending there. I tried to get some healing from the orb, but it looked like his AoE took it out, unfortunately.
Damn. So now I think Zinc's kind of unfortunately playing on his back foot a little bit. He's got to be just really careful, and he can't really get in.
Ooh.
Oh no. No.
He needs healing.
He's under 10 health.
There's
a lunar pod.
Holy
Open
shit.
the pod. No. Zinc dying with the pluripotent larva, losing bands, losing his little disciple. That is a really, really tough death.
That's unfortunate.
Very. He does have Plasma Shrimp, which helps because it's a little bit of shield that recharges, right? As he didn't have any before, but damn, that's rough.
So
I mean,
when you're relying on the Plasma Shrimp shield,
dude, we're there right now, dude. I'm not saying that wouldn't have happened had he not had it or had it, whatever, but I mean, it helps a little bit.
Well, also, if you'll notice, Cap has 1 wrap and Cabbage has 2, or repulsion armor plates. And that's definitely helping them here. Take a lot less damage.
Cap getting an Opal, which is really, really good for defense, and that's actually enough for Cap to leave. He's just like, you know what? I have the Feather, I have the Opal, I should be fine for the Mythrix fight. Hopefully my damage is good enough. I don't know what he marked. When he left, it was a printer of some sort.
It should be.
Guess we'll never know.
I mean, he's got 2 focus crystals.
So look at Cap here. I just want to point this out. Cap is doing this. He's spinning around the teleporter prong. If he does this correctly, he'll actually save more time potentially than if he just like walked up the thing, and he didn't.
That's swag.
It's all right. Shit. Pretty cool though.
And I think we're gonna see him do another cool trick here.
It's pretty much the same concept, just in a vertical orientation. He's going to try to slingshot himself all the way up to the arena instead of like grappling up the tree like a little bit at a time. So let's see. Good centripetal force. And all the way up. Good job, Cap. Pulled off that trick very well, and that does save time, actually. Cabbage is actually going to check out the Lunar Garden here, it looks like, near Soul Pillars. Maybe hoping for a glass or something. That would be kind of nice. There's also the shipping request form here.
Was that a purity?
I don't know what that was. Couldn't tell.
I think that was a purity. It's hard to tell. The YouTube bitrate kind of bad.
Is this your first time watching a YouTube stream? Or
yeah.
Oh,
I don't know, dude. I just work there. Like, don't ask me.
Cap's damage is obviously not what we're hoping for when we think of a loader run versus Mythrix, but it's all right. It's doing okay. He's got, a Fireband, which is a little bit harder to set up, but he's got a little Disciple with Plasma Shrimp. Damage is being dealt. I wish he had kept his watch, but that's okay. Zinc getting a backup mag and extra crit where no one else really got that. So that might help him out a little bit here, but it's the lack of band that's really rough. He doesn't have the second plasma shrimp either. So we'll see.
Oh,
Double
gun
gun.
chop.
Yeah, that's funny. Looks like Zink is like really looting up right now. I think he really understood the effect of that death compared to everyone else. He knows everyone else got the little disciple. He knows everyone else got the band because they were all TP drops. So he's thinking like, okay, obviously I don't have those anymore. So if I can loot and I can get something that they didn't get because they went fast enough to not get it, then maybe I can pull it around here. But it kind of felt at that point after not getting anything like really good. He's just kind of digging himself a hole, so Zink did unfortunately have to leave, but I respect the decision there, knowing what he knew. He's not really going to expect Cabbage or Cap to necessarily die on Loader in the Mythics fight either, especially that,
Right.
they all got feathers as well, so.
And Dios.
Yeah.
Like, I think it'd be shocking if we saw anybody +5 here at this point. And Cap is just trucking along. He's got a small lead on Cabbage, but I don't see him losing it.
I think it's, it may come down to like a phase 4 skip. Nah, probably not, but potentially.
I mean, they have Fireband. It should be pretty easy to do.
Mm-hmm. Cap doing
But
pizza in phase 3. He's trying to get as much little disciple damage as he can by getting in close. Usually these players would probably try to punch through Mythics at that point, but they don't want to with this punch. Also, if Cap takes a slice of pizza, that is death. I think even with one opal, when you're missing that much health.
he'd be fine.
Oh yeah, true.
In fact, it could be possible that dying here could be faster if he has to do phase 4 and Mithrix respawns.
Cap trying to set up something here. He's trying
He's
to
just
phase
gonna
4
like wait for his
skip
capacitor.
freestyle.
Or punch. Capacitor's probably safer though. He could do either here.
Mythos just
I
didn't
think he
line up
should
in the
get
right
it.
spot, but here we go. Here's a phase 4 skip from Cap. And there we
Nice.
go. Well done. It's funny, Zink's Zoya jailer is actually blasting the hell out of Mythix right now. That's so funny. Oh, Cabbage actually getting the punch off and able to skirt away from the pizza slice. Well done. I didn't think that they would really be willing to do it, but they did it, and twice in a row right there. Very smooth.
And very good job. 23-minute run from Cap here. Once he charges the ship.
Yeah, I mean,
super, super solid.
Was it a sub 25 bet, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Very well
I feel
done.
like that's usually a pretty safe bet on Loader.
Yeah. Even with like the alternate skills, like, and Cabbage really is not far behind. Cabbage had a very, very good Mythics fight, and he made up a lot of time with how much he was willing to greed for damage because he had the Dios, right? He was willing to just like go in there during pizza and do whatever. He's waiting for the phase 4 skip right now, purposely not sprinting so he does not activate Load of the Disciple and kill him, and that's a nice phase 4 skip. Sink, unfortunately, just thrown behind in phase 2. Tough.
Like, even down to, like, you get the phase 4 skip, but you still have to, like, damage Mithrix a bit. You have to still get his health bar down. He just doesn't take your items, right?
Yeah.
But I noticed Cabbage got through that very, very quickly. He made sure to save all of his burst damage for when that happened.
Yeah. That's like a intentional thing, and Cap is done. Let's bring him in. Hello, Cap. You won.
Oh, hey, cool. Nice.
Yeah.
Congrats.
I'm surprised. I feel like I played bad, but cool.
I mean, you
What,
just kind of went, is the thing. You just kind of
Yeah?
went. Cabbage is
They
about to
didn't
die.
go?
Cabbage
Yeah.
is dead.
Wow.
Dio though, he's
Yeah, I
fine,
know.
but
It's
The
just
normal deals,
I
right?
never
Not the
get to
void one?
say it, dude.
no.
Um.
Well, Zinc
So
got
funny
the
story about
Void
that.
Dio.
Yeah.
He got
Zink never
banded.
found the original Dios, and he only found the Plarva,
Uh.
and he died with it, and so that really messed up his run.
And
Even
then he was probably like,
still-
oh, at least I got plasma shrimp, but then there was that plasma. Oh, he didn't even get the plasma shrimp.
No.
Cradle.
Nope.
Wow.
So,
Alright.
I mean, he's not that far behind. He's in phase 3, which is pretty good considering what happened.
I'm
But
gonna be a sub 30.
yeah, it's tough.
Wow.
Let's bring in Cabbage as well. Hello, Cabbage.
Yo, Captain
Good.
something.
He did something.
I did something.
Wow. It's uncommon.
Yeah. All right.
Huh? No, I was expecting Zink to be up there.
I was expecting both of you to have finished before me, to be honest.
No,
I
I'm just
played
having
bad,
having a comfortable run, you know.
I guess. Just the clean focus
stress.
crystal AP printers.
Focus.
You know,
But,
band, ATG, Feather, Little Disciple, Teleporter drops, no big deal.
yeah,
no biggie.
yeah,
Like-
happens.
2 Lepton
Where was-
daisies.
Where was Focus Crystal?
You could see it from
Stage
the TP
one.
on stage 1.
Huh?
It was a printer, yeah.
Yep. You just had to
Oh.
look. That's all.
No, I'm not that good at that. No.
Oh, okay, yeah. I looked at your
Yeah.
items and you didn't have any. I thought you like printed them all into AP rounds or something, but I guess you just
I got 2 AP rounds.
it's not bad.
It's all right.
Add double focus
Oh.
crystal, double AP round.
Thanks getting banded.
That's
He's
fine.
fine.
I like Vanda's
Surely.
any damage, dude.
Hmm.
True.
I had a brittle crown though, so that was nice.
Yeah, I
Oh,
decided
true.
not to pick that up because I wanted
Mm.
to no, I don't know. There's zero reason to pick it up.
You can
You
buy back your
disrespect
drone.
the sanctity of the lunar pod races, though. You have to pick it up.
I opened
Exactly,
it. I
yeah.
opened it.
None of you guys picked
Yeah,
up the
you can do that
Defiant
normally.
Gouge on the moon, dude. What the
You
hell?
can open it
Uh,
any
shit.
Yeah, that's actually a time waste.
You could have done the Shrine of Order with the Defiant
The only thing
Gouge,
is,
the tech.
it was fucking loader. Like we can't
It was
be dicking
loader.
around with some pods.
Yeah.
I
I
was-
checked for a shaped glass, but
That's
that's not
what
gonna
I-
happen.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
like, if he does find a
Yeah,
glass,
true.
he could pull ahead of cap a little bit, but just didn't drop.
That is true.
There's just not going to be
Platonic
any of that in this,
Be
in
better
this
than
event.
capacitor here.
Of course, what?
Yeah.
Would something that does 3 times your damage be better than like some random lightning thing that nobody uses?
Yeah, I mean, Capacitor is really only usable for phase 2 Mithrix.
Yeah.
yeah,
That's
true,
kind
I
of it.
guess.
Because like it's just less damage than your punch, even this one.
Yeah.
And you're not
When
getting
I
focus
was-
crystal value.
I was just having a comfortable run. I had bonus points, so no need to like go for some sub 20.
Oh, true. You actually did get bonus points. Nice.
Yeah. And I'm glad you won instead of Zinc.
Bro, I'm the competition. What do you mean?
You're not- I mean,
I beat you in like the last
respectfully,
2 or 3 loadout races we've been in. Come on
Listen,
now.
listen, you've been farming
the
some low elo
fuck?
players, alright?
Yeah, including you, I guess.
Yeah, I know. I'm not saying I'm not. But now that Zinc's here, you know, things are serious.
Oh yeah, true.
I'm the
No, what's up, Zink?
competition.
Hazing. So I want to let you know, on stage 2, when you picked up the pluripotent larva, there was actually a normal Dios on that stage as well.
Yeah.
So
Wow.
everyone else picked
Yeah.
up the normal Dios, found the pluripotent larva, and they're like, "Nah, I'm not picking that
Yeah,
shit
that
up."
was
And
good.
then,
Right next to the AP printer.
yep.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Did anyone lose their deals?
No, I mean,
Yes.
yes,
Everyone but me,
technically.
actually.
Like,
Well, Cabbage
died on the
purposely
ship.
on the ship.
yeah, for some bingoers, you know. I don't know if that's a bingo square.
No, I struggled stage 5 a bit because
Why?
rogues shot me and I forgot to have healing.
Oh, you can shoot them back, and then that's good.
That's why I got the
Ah.
Lepton on stage 4.
The
Mm.
Lepton?
Yeah.
Like from the try shop on purpose?
Yep.
All right, there's something wrong with you. Anyways,
You can stay in the TP, bro. We had no healing.
ooh, it's the best bandit loadout.
Is it?
Yeah.
And
That's
now
not
it's
bad.
dagger.
I'd rather a throwing knife.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's right. Yeah.
It's all right.
But was there anything we missed, or was it? I mean, Cabbage missed the focus crystal printer somehow, but everyone else, I'm
Honestly,
sure.
not really. Like everything that
the-
was good felt like it dropped from the TP.
Yeah,
Or
there
was
was the
really close
plasma
by.
shrimp in the
Yeah.
void cradle on stage 4 that I
I
don't think
got that,
Zink
yeah.
got.
Zing is the only one that
I
didn't
was-
get that.
no, I didn't.
Correct.
Yeah,
I was planning on.
that's kind of it though.
Yeah. I mean,
It's kind of just like we were loader and we got a band and we had a capacitor. So
Yeah.
you guys had everything except healing, I guess.
yeah,
And
Yeah, I wanted a bit of
Zink found a
heals, but
backup mag. You guys didn't, but
I printed it away for AP rounds.
oh, okay.
Are you going
It was
early?
another
I
one
went
stage 5. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
not bad.
Anyway, if you guys are
Alright.
ready for Bandit, let's hit it.
I'm always ready for bandit.
Oh,
Get some lunar pods, guys. Come on. Come
Yeah,
on.
yeah.
Get some,
We'll try.
get some pearls. Let's go, dude.
You said you're gonna
Alright,
pick it up
surely.
no matter what.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah.
Alrighty, dude. I'm ready. So, good lunar event, right? We're doing great.
Yeah, I'm loving it.
We need to maybe pre-pick some seeds next time for something like this. Alright, so first stage is Distant Roost. Have we had Roost today? I think we've had Plains and Siphons, so yeah,
Yeah, no, this is our first roost today.
nice and comfy.
Uh,
We'll see if we can get a lunar pod. I mean, usually, like we said before, they'd more likely to spawn in Plains, so this is probably the map that's least likely to spawn one, I want to say.
you
But
can
we'll
see
see.
him here though.
I mean, you do, right? But I'm trying to see like 50 of them this stage. You know what I mean? I'm trying to lunar up.
Right.
But we'll see. I don't know, because like I really
Unless
want them
any
to get
Yuji
one
plays.
this stage so that they can get the pearls next stage. I'd love that.
True, they have a Felian coming up. Ooh, pennies immediately from that chance shrine. Sorry,
You
but
good?
that's really gonna help Cabbage. I think he'll just go to teleporter immediately. Honestly,
You're never excited for anything as much as you are for pennies, I swear.
yeah, like it gave me a stroke there.
Dispirit's the kind of old man that sees a penny on the ground and is like, don't mind if I do, dude. Fucking fix that shit up.
Yeah, well, I don't get my pension till the 20th, so I'll take what I can get.
The items this stage are not bad either. We have a watch, we have a backup mag, and a mocha immediately, which are all pretty good for Bandit. The attack speed, not really important for the shotgun, but it's kind of nice for lights out and stuff. It speeds up the animation for that, so it's kind of cool. The DML also allows for potential boss skipping stuff. They don't really need it. They don't really have sirens or anything, but it's okay damage. Reminder, I love teaching chat this little trick. I mean, Cab is using right now. A lot of people when they're first starting out, they don't know where the back of the Vagrant is to get the Bandit crit. There's actually a small red arrow on the front of the Vagrant, if you didn't know.
Oh, I did not know that actually.
Actually?
Yeah.
Like it's like painted on the Vagrant, like right above the tentacles, under the flap, the lip. It's just a little red arrow. Yeah, go look at it. You can look at it in the logbook as well if you're curious. Cap utilizing his DML immediately by positioning himself behind the Vagrant and getting the crits on all the missiles. Very well done.
Yeah. An ignition tank very early on. I mean, Bandit, all you really need is that hemorrhage for Mithrix.
Yep. It's very powerful.
Like, you're just looking for backup mags here.
And they already have one. They do have the melee knife, so they have to get in pretty close to Mithrix, which isn't that big of a deal. It sounds worse than it is. But they have to be mindful about it is all. They have to just get in there.
I love seeing the lights out chains. this
Yeah.
early on. Unfortunately, as we go through, that's going to stop happening probably.
Stage
But
2.
yeah,
They stop quick. But for one stage about, Lights Out is really fun, dude. I mean,
or if you get a bunch of crowbars.
if you play with a lot of backup mags and you go like an actual like hemorrhage build with like Lysate and stuff, Lights Out is actually pretty fun. If you're very mindful about how you kill things and how you deal damage, it's good. It's not as like brain dead easy as Desperado is, obviously. And with a fuel
Is that a
cell on
second
stage
backup mag?
1, yeah, and a
Holy
second
shit.
backup mag, it was really good.
He printed it.
Yep. Well, I mean, opals are really good too. He didn't really want
Yeah.
to print another one though. He didn't really want to lose his key either. So Cabbage is out of stage 1. Looks like Cabbage has a lot of items too already. Out of stage 1 with the most items. Everyone else is just starting to like kind of loot here. So interesting. No pearls on this run, I guess. We had
wait.
one opportunity.
Well, then, yeah, you're right. Damn. Could maybe see one next run though.
Yeah, that's true. Where are the damn pods? Dude, when I play a run, I feel like I have like 3 pods a stage eating up all my items. Now we need one and can't find a single one. Rude.
Yeah. I mean, Cabbage did say this was going to happen before we did this.
He cursed it. We'll see. I mean, there's still like 2 more stages this run where they can get an actual lunar item. Dude, I want to do one of these events, and I know everyone said it, but like, I want to see some Heretic, dude. I want to, like, they just get enough for it to happen. That'd be crazy.
I feel like that would only happen on like a Blight Acrid run.
Where everyone's like really needing it. Like, just like,
Yeah.
help. Like, get me out.
And reminder, the bazaar is still not allowed. It's just the pods today.
Mm-hmm. I mean, everyone would just go into the bazaar and pick up all of their lunars that they need, and then have a perfect run and be done.
Gesture, tonic, shape
Yeah.
class, purity. You're good.
Yeah, transcendence, and then like focused. What is it? The one that speeds teleporters.
Focus convergence.
Convergence. That's it. Can't think of the name. Yeah, they just get all of it, and then they win. Cabbage picking up the Singularity Band, the lovely Band.
Cap 2.
Oh, I didn't
And
even
a
see him do it.
Scorpion at spawn.
Oh shit, that is really good. I really hope that everyone goes back for that, but it's very unlikely that anyone else will by this point. So we'll see.
Yeah. I feel like they'd need to find a vase or something to consider it.
Can't force a heretic run. We could, but we don't want to. It's better if it's a natural heretic.
All natty.
That's where the magic is. There's so much crit in a lot of these multi-shops here, and it's really a shame because they're bandit.
Speed
so.
too. Speed is damage on Bandit too, because you get behind the enemies.
Yep.
A lot easier. It's kind of rough when you don't have anything. Especially on Mithrix, like it really pays to go into speed as much as possible.
And that is a Genesis loop out of the second teleporter, which,
Hey.
you know, hey, if they find a way to use it well, then I'm down. They all have a watch though. Actually, Cabbage doesn't. So maybe Cabbage will be more inclined to actually try to use it at some point. Though Cabbage with the Scorpion is crazy.
A little bit better than a watch, I think.
I think so.
Especially with the shotgun. If
Shotgun's
it was
such
the
a good
rifle, I'd be like,
Yeah.
But you can just apply so many stacks.
The application is crazy.
With the DML too. Like if they somehow manage to keep that for Mithrix, that's going to be a lot of stacks.
Now, Scorpion application is determined by proc coefficient, and the shotgun does have a 0.5, but with so many shots of the shotgun coming out every second, I mean, it's still really good.
It's about double what you could expect from the rifle, and also I think you just hit more shots with the shotgun anyway.
Yeah.
Like the bloom on that rifle was
Dude, don't talk about the rifle.
so bad.
I'm like,
And
God.
interesting, so everybody chose to pick up
Everyone's
Van
taking
here.
Van. What it is the speedrunner brain rot. That's what it is. They're like, hey, I might not get a band. We'll just get this. And you know what? They probably honestly won't get a normal band with how fast they're playing, how few items they're picking up. So they're probably right.
Oh, and Zinc does get the Scorpion.
Oh, that was really nice. I don't know if Cabbage is going
And
to
the
go
armor
back that far,
piercing.
though. Oh, that's really
Well,
good as
you mean
well.
Cap?
Yes, Cap.
The thing is, I think maybe they just want it because it's AoE. They know like their build for Mithrix is just going to be Hemorrhage.
Correct. And they don't need anything else for the teleporter bosses because they're Bandit. They have the crits. You know, they have whatever. They have the DML, which should pretty much last them a while.
So maybe it's just the AoE value.
I mean, it's something. It's what it is. It's better than nothing. And that's why they took it. I mean, look at Zinc, like how fast he's able to take out that Vagrant. It's pretty much instantly. All right, let's see. Cabbage on to
Is Cap
stage
going
3.
back?
Cap might be
Please
going
find
back.
it.
Cap might actually find it then. Damn, nice. He will.
I think normally you get punished for doing this kind of thing and going all the way back, but in this case, it's
And
going to pay
Cabbage
dividends.
is going to be the only one fast enough to actually pick up the Prion, which is interesting. I don't know. I think I would still like the DML here a little bit more, actually, but regardless, he does have a Prion out with... I mean, I guess the fuel cell makes Prion a little bit more desirable here
But
than
I
it
think it
would
also
be
makes
normally.
DML desirable. I
I'm
mean,
not
just like
saying
for the
it's
Scorpion
over
stacks.
DML. I just think... Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah, that's where I want it.
I don't know. And some bleed there. How close are they to Deathmark? They have Hemorrhage, they'd have bleed, Scorpion, obviously.
I still need one more reliable procer. So we'll see.
Like a Chronobobble or something.
So Cap
obviously
put in
Deathmark.
his little chat, "Rip Cabbage," and hovered over the Scorpion, unknowing that Cabbage was the first one that picked it up. But
Oh, and there's the Chronobobble. Speak of the
hey,
devil.
so we are actually looking for a potential Deathmark situation. The problem is, it's still just going to be really hard to keep on Mithrix. But I mean, it will give a little bit of value if actually they void banned him and he doesn't shift out of the void band orb. It could
Yeah,
be
they
okay for a couple seconds.
need a little bit more bleed, I think, to make it consistent. But like Chronobobble, Scorpion, and Hemorrhage are going to be very consistent.
Yeah.
And Cabbage already almost done with this teleporter.
He used
just going.
the Prion on the Imp and it pretty much instant killed it, so. Looks like he is going to keep the Prion going forward here.
Can we get some Lunars in here? Please.
Please. I'm begging.
Blast Shower.
Interesting. I mean...
Refresh that 20-second Van cooldown.
That is a lot of value.
Looks like Cap's keeping the DML.
Yeah, I would too. No one else fast enough to get the Freon like Cabbage is. Cabbage using the health trying to get a little bit more money before he goes and loots the rest of the map.
And Cap going for the Monster Tooth instead of the Bleed.
Interesting.
Cap's the only one with a healing drone, by the way.
I feel like that makes a difference.
It definitely does. I mean, they don't really have anything. Cabbage and Zinc. Zinc has an elixir, it looks like. But I don't know. Okay, oh, Cabbage just got a slug. I think that's
Zinc is scaring me.
probably the main thing he was looking for.
Zinc almost got run over by some bison there while he was trying to get some backstab on the Imp. He's got to be really careful. He could break his elixir right now. There's so much AoE happening from the enemies. Also, I'm
Cap
gonna
is
be
also struggling with these bison a little bit.
right back. I'm gonna get some water. Disputed will carry for a minute or two.
Gotcha. And it looks like Cabbage is just gonna leave here. I think maybe he'll go up along the ramp, but I think that's the right call. You have what you need. Got a backup mag. Got a Scorpion. And I feel like that's kind of enough. You might want to look for some more area of effect. Like Void Band is kind of all they have right now. And I don't know if that's really going to cut it. I guess if you want to split hairs, you could say that Gloop is area of effect, but come on. That's that's not super reliable. Although, for this Void Seed, you could clear it out really fast. There's only a couple enemies in here, so I imagine we're going to see him clear it out. If they get safer spaces here, that's a pillar skip, which nobody has a skip yet, so I imagine they're going to want to look for that. Looks like Cabbage is taking the time to clear this out.
I am back.
Very nice when the game only gives you 4 void enemies. Oh, and a bottled chaos for Cap.
Oh, nice. Do we see anything cool stage 4? I see that there's a void seed that Cabbage is clearing out right now.
No, Cabbage just got here.
Okay. Looks like
And
Sync
there
is
is
trying to
the
clear it
safer
out too.
spaces.
Oh,
So
beautiful.
that is a pillar skip.
Easy. So now, I think it's probably more of a comfortable decision to just take a damage equipment to the moon, which is already something they were kind of probably figuring on doing, but I mean,
Cap
hey,
opting to take the blast shower instead of the DML here.
he's going for the Van Blower build, dude.
I mean, it does refresh safer spaces too, so it's a good defensive play here.
He doesn't know he has it yet, but he'll be really happy when the saber spaces drops. For sure.
Oh, and also he has the bottled chaos, so having an equipment with a low cooldown like that, like I think he'll probably look for a vase from that. That's probably why he took it. Actually,
That's probably why, yeah. The Bayas build, dude. And there's also an encrusted key for Cabbage. There's a lot of voids on this map. Encrusted key is very good. Maybe potentially see like a plasma shrimp or a polyloot or something like that. Obviously, is what we're looking for. We'll see. We'll see.
Shuriken for Cap. That's really nice.
This stage has a lot of voids. Not a lot of lunars. Where are the lunars? I don't. Another vagrant boss. I feel like we've been getting vagrants all day, and every chance we've been able to get them. It's funny.
Yeah. No lunars by stage 4. 52% of you said there would be. 52% of you were wrong.
Well, they haven't looted everything yet, have they? We don't know for sure.
Well, by stage 4.
Oh, yeah. Why do you write it that way then?
Because I'm just quirky like that, okay?
Alright.
I like confusing them. Wait.
You're confusing yourself, dude. There's a death mark, and actually Zinc is picking up. It's in the potential in the Void Seed on stage 4. So Zinc might be able to actually get that online. Zinc not having the bleed, though, unfortunately. So that's one thing he is missing. He does have Hemorrhage. He has Scorpion and Chrono Bubble, though. So we'll see. But I mean, that's good news for Cabbage, honestly.
Yeah. You know, I don't feel like there's really a front runner right now. I mean,
Agree.
Cabbage is going a little bit faster. He's got like 50% more charge. But Cap is right behind him. And it looks like Zinc is probably going to the teleporter right now.
It's funny because Cap was the last one to show up on the stage. Sync was the second. And they've been kind of doing this, so they've kind of been just like trading the lead a little bit as the stages go through. So, I don't know. It's really hard to say until they're all like on the moon fighting Mithrix, like where they're going to
That
be
said,
at.
Cap has yet to clear the Void Seed. I think he was probably hoping that some of the Void enemies would come for him while he's clearing teleporter. And I do see a lunar pod on one of the branches.
Brain sucks. Also, a lunar pod? Where?
Yeah. You can see it on Cap's screen when he's charging the teleporter. It's like right above him.
Okay. Hopefully they find it. Looks like Cabbage is leaving, so
Look up.
do you think Cap saw it?
No,
Okay.
he's not looking at it. You can see it. It's like right up there.
We can hope. It's gonna be the glass dude, watch.
Some more healing drones. Zinc is the only one that doesn't have a healing drone, or like a slug, or really any healing. These larvae are really scary.
There's so many larvae on Zinc's screen, it's crazy.
Here's the safer spaces.
Yep, Cap fortunately finding it. He's not going after
please
the
find
potential though,
Lunar Bud.
which
Look to your right.
and there is the brain stalks. Cap not going for potential, not getting the death mark and just leaving right away. Tough. I mean, with the safer spaces, I feel like you should just go and grab it. Whatever it's like a free item. But
Yeah.
like, cause you're right there. Don't go back for it once you're at TP, but you know what I mean. There's a death mark printer. Wow, interesting.
And
And it
they have
was
regen scrap, so
yeah, might as well print it. He didn't.
or Cap does.
He's probably thinking
Okay.
about like might be another green print or something, but that's very unlikely.
But he didn't take the bleed earlier. He opted for a monster tooth instead, so that's probably why.
I mean, it's free scrap. ATG and a multi-shop on stage 5 as well.
I mean, it's a time loss though. Like we saw last week with Dan, taking the time to print that one item lost him the drone man run.
Okay, well, that's because he went completely to the other side of the map and back for it. It was like on their path forward, though. I don't know. They're not going to go back to do it, but they spawn right next to it.
I guess that's true. But
Cap
I mean, it's just
getting
a
the
death mark.
ATG.
Like,
I mean, it could proc. Who knows?
I don't know what the over under on that is.
When you have 3 already, I don't know. It's hard to say.
It's just so inconsistent on metrics. I wish it was better.
He just cleanses it so quickly all the time, especially on Eclipse.
I don't think he should be able to cleanse it, honestly. I feel like if you get to the point where you have 4 debuffs, you've earned it. You've earned the damage increase.
Yeah, it's kind of strange that he cleanses it all every single dash sprint that he does. But I don't know, this could be a situation where I would be potentially thinking about getting like Essence of Heresy on the moon with that shotgun and then just blasting with a death mark and extra damage or something.
I think we might see Cap go for Lunars at least. Like, that's what I would do probably, is I would try to get the vase from the Baos, and then while I'm waiting for it to cool down, if I don't get it immediately, I'd go look at the pods.
Well, I mean, he has the Saber Spaces host skips. That's kind of on the other side of the map from...
It is.
I don't know.
I'd really be trying to get the vase. I think that's Cap's ace in the hole right now. If he can pull out a pocket vase from that Baos.
It's going to be kind of hard because Cabbage is already on the moon. So, like... It's going to need to do something.
If he leaves right now.
Cabbage is going right towards the host skip spot, not really taking any time to go look at the Lunars. So, no glass or anything like that.
Really good moon movement from Cabbage.
Yeah, we can see he's been practicing that. It shows very clearly because no one else does that like setup. They could probably stand to take some notes on that one too.
Absolutely. And he's going for the host skip right here.
Here we go. Cap on the moon as well. We'll see if he rolls a vase or not or what happens. Zinc is still looting up. Yep. We'll see how that goes. Cabbage on his second or third jump here.
I think he needs one more here.
Yeah. Trying to get as much height as he can from the shifts there.
How are they looking on speed? Similar?
Yeah, they all seem to have about the same-ish. Couple
Oh, he got it.
mochas
He got it.
and Cab got the fucking vase. And Cabbage has to do
Beating
another
Cabbage.
one, another host skip round to get to the top. He has to do his fourth instead of his third. Wow. Wowee.
Beating Cabbage to the Mithrix fight.
Damn.
Love
Well,
to see it.
We'll see if that actually matters here, like a lot. I mean, what we're looking at is the difference between a Baos and a Blast Shower for Vand versus a Prion. So we'll see what kind of can get more damage. Also, like just their expertise with stacking Hemorrhage.
Mm-hmm.
So a good tip, chat room, for stacking Hemorrhage on Mythics. This is very important if you want to be a Bandit professional. Mythics will land in the center in the same direction that he was facing when he jumps. So it's very important. And Cap actually
Cap
getting
got a
an extra
Prion.
Prion, yeah, which is
The
very
Baos
cool.
value.
So
And
yeah.
we can see Zinc here with no equipment.
How?
And
He has an
an
equipment
drone.
What happened? Is that on accident? Insane. And Cap finishing off phase 1 before Cabbage can. If he keeps up this pace with the
Cabbage is right
the
there.
Bald Chaos. The thing is though, Cabbage's pace is gonna be, it's gonna slow down because he's not gonna have as many like upfront Prions going into the third phase.
That's true.
He's
Got
obviously
those
saving.
really long cooldowns.
He's gonna get 2 Prions off phase 3, which Cap can't even really hopefully, like realistically, he's not gonna get one.
Yeah, you
But
just saw Cap fire another one there. So I
like
don't
a
know.
second one. I mean, that's even lower odds he'd get another one than on phase 3, but we'll see. We'll see kind of what equipments he rolls. Hopefully, like some good ones. Hopefully, like Prion, DML, stuff like that. Instead of like things like, elephants and whatever.
I don't know. Just think about like how Prion with a fuel cell, it's like what, 100-second cooldown. For Cap, that's like 8 blast showers.
I mean, but there's a lot of equipments that can roll out of it. Zink is going for all the lunars here, but he hasn't found one that he liked. He found the encrusted key, and there was like 2 light flex pauldrons, unfortunately, which he is not wanting. He is taking Essence of Heresy, though. There it is. That's going to be a lot of damage, but unfortunately, he's just a little bit behind. Too. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's the only one with the death mark, too. Cap into phase 3.
I don't think it'll matter.
I don't think so either. I think he's just a little bit too slow. I think stage 5 was kind of a thing. He just looted a little bit too much on that stage. It took a little bit too long.
Cap is getting blasted right now. I'm worried about him.
Cabbage going for a really good spawn in Prion into phase 3. If this van, the van literally did nothing, even though it was a Prion activated one. Amazing.
This is going to be kind of close.
Why is Zinc doing pillars? Zinc has the host skip.
Does he not think he has enough speed? Yeah, where are his drinks?
He has 2 Mocha and a hoof. He should have enough speed. Maybe it's like a 2.5 speed requirement.
Oh.
Now he's going to kind of punish here a little bit, so. And maybe it is 3 drink. Maybe, or like 3 speed. Maybe I'm insane. Cap tried to go for the shuriken skip. He missed it. But it's okay. He's getting into phase 4 before anyone else can. As long as Cap does not die here, he should be able to get the lead. Well, actually, I don't know. Unless Cabbage can get a phase 4 skip.
Now, even then, Cap is like 15 seconds ahead just on his timer.
Yeah. and Cap done.
Very good run. That base
Very good.
from Cap was crazy.
That's
That won him the
exactly
run.
what he needed too. I know Cabbage is gonna say RNG bad game, but Cap earned that by taking the blast shower for sure and finding the Baos.
Yeah. I mean, if it was Cabbage, and he was in Cap's position, he'd just say, "Just get the vase." What do you mean? So
Yeah, we'll have to ask Sync, but
bottled chaos.
I'm pretty
Super
sure
fucking good in
it's
this
like
run.
3 speed then. Because he wouldn't depose for no reason.
Yeah.
So I thought it was 2, but I'm probably off on that. It's a shame too because he got the Essence of Heresy and was able to get like the Deathmark build, but just couldn't
Yeah,
use
Dan,
it.
there's a vase Baos skip. Your favorite.
Yeah. It didn't take 40 minutes though, so I don't know if you'd be interested.
Yeah, Dan is probably seething. In one of the first ever loadout races, Dan was sitting on top of the pillar arena and just waiting for a vase with I think it was a remote caffeinator, 45-second cooldown, and it was not cooperating. So to see Cap just run up, instantly get one within 2 activations,
You didn't even tell the best part of the story.
I'd be a little salty.
You didn't even tell the
when he
part
got
where
it and then
he
fell all the way
got
down and
the
+5.
vase, yeah, and then missed the arena somehow and fell all the way down. Yeah. Excellent. Unfortunately, this is going to be a situation where we're probably just going to have to pull out Zinc because everyone else is done.
That was back when, like, I think there were other people still racing at the time too. It was back when they were so inefficient that you could have somebody just sit on a stage for 40 minutes in bottled chaos skip and still have a chance at winning.
Hey guys, you were very close, by the way.
Were
very
we?
close.
Cap, my man, that
I won.
vase won you the run.
Oh yeah, the vase.
Yeah, he had a
fucking
bottled
Vanscape?
chaos and then rolled a vase with his
where'd you
blast
find that?
shower. Stage
Bottled
3.
chaos. Where was that? Was that stage 3?
Mm-hmm. On top of the
Oh,
mountain.
that was large chest. Yeah, next to the Prion up top.
Up top,
Or something like that.
There was no Prion up top.
Or
Oh,
like
the
where
Prion spot.
yeah,
I didn't go up
spot.
there.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
GG.
GG. Did you do the spaces skip then?
Yeah, was slow.
Okay. Damn. Yeah,
It did.
I mean, considering you did the host skip and still was right behind me, you were definitely ahead on the moon.
You
I would
was.
assume.
Yeah.
Bottled chaos is really good though.
Yeah, I
Crazy
rolled a
item.
Gopus going down the tunnel and then a vase to get me up.
You also
pretty
had
good.
like 2 Prions in the fight as well, at least.
Yeah, I actually
like,
got a good Prion hug too.
Yeah, that shit's.
Yeah,
You
the
got
Baos
some
was actually
really
pretty
good
clutch.
rolls.
Yeah.
I bailed on the DML for the blast shower because of it, and
Yeah.
went pretty well.
Always go blast shower or wood spread or something
Yeah.
for
Especially with the void band. Yeah.
Yeah. Void band carried.
Yeah.
You guys all took a void band.
Hell yeah.
As expected. Why would we not?
I'm surprised we all got the Scorpion, to be honest. I thought.
Yeah.
Really? We all got it?
Yeah.
Everyone
was
went
behind
bad.
us on spawn.
Yeah.
When Cabbage
That's
was
so
the
much shit.
Cabbage was
I
the
knew it
first
was
one to
there,
get
yeah.
it, and like he got it like earlier on, and we were like, dude, no one else is gonna grab this shit. And then everyone like by their own volition went all the way back and they get it. I was like, all right, like I don't.
It's because Spawn had like 4 chests.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was trying to
crazy.
void cradle though. Like we wanted to stay there for the
Yeah.
void cradle.
Damn. How was Zinc doing?
Zinc had to do
Usual.
pillars.
Damn. He did not.
Yeah, he did.
Is
He
it
has
2.5 or 3 speed?
Oh,
for the
does he have enough
space?
speed?
2.5. With bandits, you can probably do 2.
See, I thought it was 2 straight up, and at first I was a little bit confused, but I was like, no, he wouldn't do that for no reason, so it probably has to be 2.5.
Yeah,
I don't
no,
know
he
if
doesn't
you
have
can
enough
do it.
speed.
With
No.
2 and bandit, I don't know.
Well, Bandit doesn't matter.
Well, huh?
But you can get like a
you
little
can't use
bit
the
more
ship
height.
speed.
Yeah, you can get a bit of height. You can lights out like something on the ground in midair.
All right, well.
Okay. So yeah, he doesn't have enough speed. I'm surprised he didn't get. There was energy drink on stage 2, right? In the try shop.
Yeah. Yeah.
He
You can
missed
ping
it.
it from TP.
I had 3 mochas and 2 energy drinks.
Oh man.
He just missed all the speed.
Yep.
Damn.
Bottled chaos, huh?
Yeah. Easy.
I went to loot stage 3. I got a bustling fungus, a steak, and a slug.
Oh, that's pretty good.
That's
Yeah,
a
it
good
was
meal.
alright. It was okay, yeah.
Yeah, that's horrible. I actually had a really fun Mithrix fight with the bottled chaos splash
Yeah, I can
shower,
imagine.
void band, backup mag,
Yeah.
hammered stacks. Yeah, that's fun.
Just keeping zinc here, or what's the deal?
Yeah, what's
Yeah,
the
we're just. He's almost done. Like, I don't know.
Industry?
It's fine. Like, give him
Yeah, we
some
gotta get
extra
his morale
Mythics
down.
practice.
There's been fast runs, so it's fine.
Very fast. This
Yeah,
is
we
gonna
gotta get it in his
be
head though. We gotta
a
make him concede.
sub 3 hour day today,
Jesus.
probably.
They all
Yeah,
should
well,
be.
don't say that. Don't say that yet. We got Dirk coming up.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
dude,
fine.
the fastest character in the game, faster than Loadout.
It is.
Actually-
it's pretty fast, yeah. It's fine.
I'm not that comfortable on going quick with Merc to begin with, so it's gonna be
Okay,
hard for
well,
me to come back for a win here. I think.
maybe you just find the
Oh.
headset and you win.
Oh,
You know
that's
who your
true.
competitor is, right?
Zink?
Mr. Ethereal.
Yeah, dude
Every
actually
day.
hates Merc, so
I don't like this character very much.
like if you've played the same character at least once every 3 days for the past 3-4 years, you hate
Been more
yourself.
than 4 years, yeah. One day.
You'll be free of this curse.
Yeah.
Delete the YouTube account.
I'm doing that someday. I'm getting rid of it.
We can bring in
Oh, Zink
Zinc on
got
the
some
ship, though.
lunars.
Yeah, he did on the moon.
Nice.
Hey, Zinc.
Yo.
Yeah,
What up,
obviously we're bringing you on the ship, so something terrible had to have happened.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately,
Where
you
did
missed
your
a little
equipment-
bit of speed. Also, yeah, what was your equipment that you gave up?
It was a Capnator.
Oh, okay. I guess it makes sense.
0 ping. That went very good.
You had the squid polyp.
I forgot about that. My bad.
Yeah, you
I
fool.
threw, I guess.
Unfortunately, it was really just actually not having an equipment, having to do pillars, and then looting a little bit too much on stage 5. Up until stage 5, all of you guys were on the exact same pace, doing pretty much the exact same thing.
Yeah.
Sick.
But that's where it just kind of diverged a little bit.
Did
I
anyone
looted
get?
up stage 5? Or
Did you get the
stage
damage
8,
chest that you could see from TP on stage 5?
the one on the thing, the edge thing?
Yeah, next to the lift.
Maybe that guy. I don't know. I don't think it was very good.
Hmm.
It's not memorable, at least.
All right, lame.
I'll say this though. I appreciated that you picked up the essence of heresy. At least somebody here has a little bit of class.
Dude, I can't
Well,
find any lunars.
Respects
and I
the
want-
concept of a lunar race.
Oh no, it proc Deathmark and did damage. It was pretty good.
Yeah, I was hoping for that too. I was like, I really wanted you guys to use your regen scrap on the Deathmark printer when you spawn in on stage 5, because I was like, dude, if there is an essence of heresy in the
true.
Mirror Zone, and there was, it was awesome. Obviously, you wouldn't have gone for it because you had base for like whatever.
Yeah.
And also, I was talking about even checking for lunars at all when you had to host skip anyway. It's like it's a lot of work, but I was dreaming, and Zinc fulfilled those dreams for me. So
If there was a good host skip spot next to the lunar or the soul pillars, that'd be cool.
I wish there
But
was.
it's tough.
Wait, so how much speed did everyone have?
More than you.
Way more than enough.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
enough
missed
to- okay,
2
yeah.
energy drinks.
Hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. And I Bayos skipped first try.
Oh. Snazzy.
Yeah, it was actually
Yeah.
insane to watch because Cabbage was host skipping. He got to the moon way before you. And he was like on his second or third, and he was about to get up there, and then you just get the Bayos and beat him to Mithrix.
That was so hype. I was so happy
That
to roll
sounds
that.
fair and balanced. I love
Yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah. Well, it is seeded. You just didn't
Yeah,
get
you just
through
get the
enough, right?
bottled chaos. Yeah,
Yeah, just land on the perfect sequence. Easy.
yeah, my bad.
Well, if you guys are ready to make this a sub
Oh,
3 hour event and play default Merc, and when you get a lunar, right, during it, yeah,
Mhm.
Yeah.
The
It's-
lunar event,
yeah.
yeah.
I
it's
love
lunar
lunar
time.
items.
I'll get a
So
lunar
good.
For me,
for sure.
please.
Yeah, yeah, something like that.
All right, have fun, you guys. We'll talk to you guys after. And good luck.
All right.
Good
luck.
luck.
Short event, dude. They're just killing it today, man.
They are.
I mean, we've had some really fast runs, really good RNG, but that's not to say they haven't played extremely well all the way through.
They have, and especially Cap. Like, he's really impressed me today. Like, usually it's just Cabbage and Zinc at the top of the leaderboard every day. We
Yeah.
do these, but
Yeah.
Cap has been putting in a great performance today, and he has a good shot of winning here.
We might see a tiebreaker, actually. We'll see. We will see. I mean,
We could maybe get an Irradiant Pearl here.
It's true. There needs to be a lunar item on this map. All right. I mean, we have Sirens too, and Scorch Acres. All of these maps coming up can spawn cleansing pools, so who knows?
Ooh, a lot of points for you guys on that one. The prediction was who wins. 87% said Cabbage.
Wow.
9% said Cap.
Wow, everyone hates Cap. You know what? I get it. I'm on that train too. I lost points. So no, I didn't vote, but if I did, actually, I'm not really seeing a lot on this map in terms of lunar potential right now. So I do see 2 Void Cradles. I think I saw 2. So that should be a nice little bonus for them at the start as well. But we'll see, we'll see. And Cabbages opened up the first lunar pod, and it is a Wungus. That's actually a nice pickup, considering none of them have really had any healing today. So you know what? Getting a nice heal at the start, I like it. I'm comfy.
Yeah, especially on Merc, where you're going to be running all the time.
Oh,
you don't
yeah.
have to slow down to attack ever.
What are the chances, dude, that we haven't seen a lunar pod today at all? Like on any stage?
Outside of
We
the
saw
moon.
like 1 or 2 stage 5. But...
Yeah.
Focus Crystal Printer as well in stage 1, and
Ooh.
Zinc spots it, but he already
And
has
Kaggers?
Yeah, Ceremonial Daggers on Cap as well. I don't even know where he found that. Very interesting, actually. This is another
Okay.
good start. We'll see. The Focus Crystal, though, is very nice. If they can grab some. The problem is Zinc already has Crit and Watch, so I doubt he's really going to
Yeah.
want to give that up. Same with Cabbage as well. But we'll see.
All you really want to get rid of is that stun. Cap
Yep.
could, though, feasibly.
Mm-hmm. Maybe Cap actually saw the printer, and that's why he hasn't picked up any other white items, or maybe he's just poor. I don't know.
Well, I think he opened a big chest, I think, to get those Kaggers, so
Okay.
he got that instead of the watch and the
It looks
crit.
like Zinc got a Focus Crystal as well. He gave up something for it. I think Zinc high rolled and gave up his stun. Or something. Which is really good.
If Cap's the only one that finds these Kaggers, that's going to be really good for him.
Just that extra AoE is so nice.
And pennies and a teleporter. I love it. So I think they should get Kaggers. The pennies should have enough.
It
to loot
depends on
most of the
where it
map.
is. Where is it?
That's true. I don't know.
It might be right there next to where Zinc is. He might be opening it right now.
Band?
No, never mind. That's just a band, so
Zinc?
no one else even has that either. What is this? Oh
Are
man.
they on the same seed?
Yeah.
Like, what's going on?
It's just this is one of those maps that's just so large you can just see like a third of it and have a totally different build like at the end of stage 1 because they go so fast through it. So we'll see. I think this is the time to kind of like loot up the stage a little bit at least though, especially with that printer there. They're not going to get as like much guaranteed damage as they will like in other stages potentially. Also, no lunar pod. I'm sad. Still, the pearlless streak goes on further.
Unfortunate.
Yeah, and like the first
Very
time
unfortunate.
that we get a pearl, it's just gonna be a regular one. It's not even gonna be an irritor one. It's not even gonna be that hype. It's just gonna be a pearl.
Yeah, it's gonna like get Hopu'd off the map, and they're not even gonna get to pick it up.
Cabbage is able to get this large reservoir. Is this the Kaggers one? It might be.
Looks like it is.
Yeah, it is. Nice. Well, this...
And Cap getting the band.
And there we go. Cabbage sees the focus just a printer. I think he'll go into it. Yeah, he's going into it for sure.
I would be very scared of Cabbage in this loadout, though.
Only
During
taking
one of the
one, though.
scrims, this loadout came up, and he had like a 25-minute, and everyone else was like in the 40s. He is in his element.
That being said, Cap is the next one to stage 2. Unfortunately, Cap did not find the focus crystal printer. Cabbage actually got a very, very good roll. He gave up not his crit and not his watch, and is able to kind of get some damage multiplication there with all three together. So, what is that
Did you
printer
see what
right
that
there?
yellow printer was? Okay.
Vanilla? Yeah.
Nice.
Very cool, actually. Why are they not excited? There's another
why are
one.
they not going into it?
Oh, it's a stick printer. That's just as hype. Actually, dude, I'd rather have a stick printer. We have a predatory on Cap, which is definitely not bad, especially with his crit that he has. That will increase the amount of eviscerate procs that can come out of that. Zinc losing his watch for a void cradle. That was one of those situations where he probably just didn't have any healing, and he's like, you know what? I want the void item more than I want this watch. And he just found the healing drone, and he started marking it. He's like, you know what? Why couldn't I have found you earlier? There's a pocket ICBM on Cabbage on stage 2. So now Cabbage is looking for those missiles, dude. I feel like I've never seen Cabbage have a missile and also have an ICBM though in a run. So this might be his curse, but we'll see. We'll see.
Hey, I fucked up. So I did a prediction. I said which stage 2 boss, and I was trying to end the prediction, but I accidentally put into the prediction, and now it's not letting me end it. It says only mods who have not entered into this prediction can close it.
Dude, what?
So.
Oh my god. Do you want me to do what with it?
Just end the prediction, Beetle Queen.
Okay. There you go.
Thank you.
Yep. All right. And you may think that it looks weird that Cap is floating around looking like he's no clipping, but he has item displays turned off on his game, and he actually has wings right now. It just doesn't show the wings on his back, which is funny.
Looks like he's going back for a little bit more speed. And more wings.
More wings.
And I believe there's some armor-piercing rounds in this chest.
There are a lot of void cradles in this void seed, and so they all pretty much need to do it. There's 3 of them, and with ICBM in play, getting a plimp is like needed. If someone gets a plimp and they don't, that's like GG. So they need to take the chance here. They also have Wungus, so it's no big deal. Cabbage finding a Lysate as well, which is really good. And shipment request
We're
form?
not going to see any use of that ICBM, are we?
No, probably not. But we'll see. Cabbage taking the time to heal to get more loot instead of just standing around waiting to get the next Void Cradle, which is pretty good use of his time. And this is the last Void Cradle right here. Bloom.
Benthic.
He has not taken Bloom, unsurprisingly. So
I wonder if we'll see anyone take it. It can be really good.
I mean, I think Zinc, if anyone, it would be Zinc. Just because Zinc is a little bit behind here in overall points today. Also, there is another Void Seed on stage 3, and it has a lot of Void Cradles as well. So again, the chance for getting Plasma Shrimp is up right now.
It is. And they are getting collapsed. I've been corrected that is the proper terminology.
Yeah. I'm still looking for lunar pods in this map. I see none. What an amazing event, actually. Wowee. And Cabbage is starting the stage 3 teleporter already.
Got an Imp Overlord. Maybe
And
a Shatterspleen?
If
be
we see
nice.
Shatterspleen, that would be very, very nice. Yeah. They already have a little bit of crit going into it. So that would be good AoE too. And there we go. Zinc taking the Bloom. Like I said, I think he realizes the position he's in. He's like, you know what? Let's just see what we can do with it.
There was a Shuriken.
Which is not bad. I think Shuriken
Yeah.
on Merc is really good here.
Especially this loadout when you don't have slicing winds. You want some kind of range.
And Zinc got a headset from his Bloom.
Okay.
So.
And coils.
Interesting. Not that you really need him on Merc. He did lose his band for the headset though, but I mean still, it's a headset.
Good trade. I mean, anything's a good trade, I feel like, for a headset. And with those brain stocks, he's able to just spam his eviscerate.
Especially since Void enemies just count as elites. Quickly.
Like, he got here super late, and Cabbage and Cap are still dealing with this Void Seed. And he just took it out in 2 seconds from that headset and, what's it called? Eviscerate. A
Tentabobble from the Void Seed, and there's one more Void Cradle here. Let's see what it is. Zinc didn't open it quite just yet. More crit for Zinc as well. I'm lagging, or Cabbage's screen is lagging or something.
We'll see if he keeps it. I feel like that crit is not long for this world on a Bloom run.
Hold on, let me refresh here. Something's going on my end. Cabbages, I think. I think we're good now.
There are spaces in the Void Seed.
Oh, nice. So
it looks like Cabbage is on stage 4. He did not bother.
That's really interesting to me, actually. I feel like 2 cradles would have been enough to kill like 1 or 2 more Void enemies and just get the seed.
He had already killed a bunch of them.
I mean, what it is
Cap do it.
He is going for a gamble here, right? His gamble is like, if I go fast enough, maybe I can just outpace regardless. And he's aware of that, you know. And we'll see if it pays off or not.
Maybe he can.
I mean, we've seen him do it before. We've also seen that very same type of gamble screw him over before. So there's a lunar pod. It's on stage 4. Holy shit! What is it? He didn't even look at it. Look at it now. Look at it. Transcendence.
Transcendence.
He should probably pick it up. Very powerful. I mean, that's a host skip as well. Not that he needs it, because he's Merc. I'm just saying. Normally, I know someone's gonna, jump on me for that one, but hey, leave me alone.
I mean, speaking of host skip, Zinc is gonna have a very fast pillar skip here.
Oh yeah. Very,
Like
very
that's
fast.
already saved him like probably a minute or two. Not having to dash up. Super, super fucking good. I mean, I guess they do have the wings, but host skip is still infinitely faster. And a ban from the teleporter.
Ooh, that's really, really good. I don't see a situation where like anyone doesn't pick up the Transcendence here. It's just strictly a positive item.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
But you're OSP though.
Oh no. Oh, look at this. Zing is actually taking a gun in the next stage that he found in stage 3. He's actually going to be able to
Ooh.
get a Murph here.
Watch him
Or
get
he's going
drone
to do
parts.
AWU. I mean, he has a choice. If he goes for
Lost his
AWU
quails.
and tries to get drone parts, it could happen, but... And he does pick up Transcendence. Obviously, if they wanted to spend the time to kill AWU, they could all just do it by pushing AWU, which is easy on Merc, but I don't think
Kind of hard to
Cabbage...
dash.
It's harder, yeah. I don't think Cabbage ever feels like that's worth it in this kind of situation. He's too comfortable with Merc to ever spend the time to do that, so... But with a gun with potential drone part empathy core, I feel like... Yeah, it's exactly what Zink is doing right now as well.
That's probably what I would do.
Well, we know that's what you would do.
I mean, you know me. John Drone
And Zink got a Justice from it as well as with empathy core, so...
Hey, that's not bad.
I mean, honestly, he might get drone parts anyway just from Bloom. So he really wanted to get the empathy cores regardless. He's really playing on that gamble. I think that's a fair gamble to play, actually. He still has 2 more stages to roll that. He might actually... I would try to get the blue portal just to roll again on Bloom for that, but he didn't. It's alright.
This is probably the best build you could ever have with headset. Your Merc, so you can trim with your M2.
Yep.
You have multiple dashes with a lysate cell, so you can get even higher. Like, this is just perfect.
Cap getting
We
the
saw
good boop on the
boop.
stage 5 boss.
Nice. And he gets a quail.
Nice. So
Gonna
there
help
is
him
like a
a little
guaranteed
faster.
quail for Zink, even if he did lose his quail, actually. Yeah. So he's going to get one next stage, and he has a ban this stage. So his build's looking potentially really good if he doesn't lose those things he's getting here.
Not that he even needs it, though, because,
No.
again, he can just trim with his M2.
He doesn't, but it's nice anyway.
It is nice, and it helps you go a little bit faster.
But yeah, like I agree, though. Once I get the headset on Merc, I usually just use my trim for it anyway, but...
And, I feel like Cabbage's gamble of not going for that Void Seed is not really paying off here, because Cap went for it, and he's only, like, maybe 15% behind on this teleporter. He's right there. But he has safer spaces.
It was very quick run, dude. We'll see how long the Mythics fight is. That's obviously going to be the big thing here. Zink
I think
might
that's where
just
Zinc catches
come
up.
back and pull ahead.
Yeah. Especially if he gets a drone man here.
Yeah.
Honestly, in this scenario, I might just like hit new altars and try to get as many reds as possible. So just try to make that happen.
Zink getting an Afterburner and a Bottled Chaos as well as another Justice there. Keeping the band as well. So really not bad.
Did you see how fast he took out that construct?
Yep. Cabbage is on the moon though, so we'll see.
Cap not too far behind. I think he's just getting the chest right next to teleporter. Got some more crit.
This is close, man. It's like Kev wants to loot a tiny bit more. And it's another Baron. He's like, you know what? I'm leaving. That's it. Out of money
He's
anyway.
out.
Yep.
This is so close.
This is very close.
We see the moon movement from Cabbage here.
Mm-hmm.
Some armor piercing rounds from the Shorm. Cabbage did not find that. So that's like 20% faster Mithrix, roughly. Cap is maybe like 40 seconds behind here. Or like 30 because he's lower on the timer.
This is close.
Not even going for the host skip, just going straight up. Oh, it looks like he is. But he went into the trimp first. And now
Yeah,
he's
to
going
save
for it,
wing
to get as
time.
much height as possible. Oh, but he pressed the wrong direction there.
Yep.
I think he's pressing like A or D. That's okay though. Not checking the lunar pods. Blasphemous.
Can you please sync cabbages and cap timers on stream? No, because that's real time and they're just different.
If they pause it at all, it would fuck it up.
Yeah, if they pause or they just started a couple seconds off from each other. Sorry.
And is Zinc gonna leave immediately? Looks like he is. Not even bothering with these chests.
I'm
There's
really
a little bit of
hoping that
crit.
Zinc gets the drone man here. Let's see it.
Oh yeah.
No, he didn't.
No,
Unfortunate.
unfortunately.
And I don't
But
think there was a
with,
drone man
like,
on the soup either. But
another headset. But like with all these dashes, he's gonna be able to get over there really quickly. And he's gonna be in the fight. He's catching up. I think he's gonna have a lot more damage than these guys too.
I think so. I mean, it's headset, right? Like with band. I'm excited to see his damage. I mean, Cabbage is in phase 2 already, though. We'll see.
Cap needs to place at least, well, if he gets one placement above Cabbage, they'll tie, assuming there's no bonus points.
Yeah.
What he needs to have happen is for him to get first, Zinc to get second, and then Cabbage to somehow get third. And then he'll win. Or a tiebreaker situation.
Yeah. Zing actually rolling a Gubo there from his Ahoy with Beos, which is interesting.
And
you know,
Zinc
the thing
did keep his
is,
band for this headset. That's really nice.
The thing is, Zinc lost his focus crystal, he lost his watch early, lost his AP round, so like the headset is slapping down, but he doesn't really have a lot of other multipliers going in for it.
Cabbage in phase 3.
Man, this is gonna be close.
Cap not too far behind though.
He's not. Cap is starting off phase 3 right now.
And he's also a little bit ahead timer wise too.
Yeah, I think they're about at the
So
same
it's even
time
closer
then,
than it
pretty
looks.
much. Like, they might be in the same exact situation.
If one of these guys gets a pillar skip and the other doesn't, or a phase 4 skip,
Yeah,
that's gonna be it.
What it might come down to. So at about half health on Mythic's HP, Cabbage was at like 58 or something. So Cap is like right there. They're really close.
Bamming that eviscerate. Get in there as much as possible. And
Cabbage
is
is
a little
playing
bit ahead,
very
though.
aggressive, as he does. Pizza means nothing. Just get in. So this is where, if he'll decide to go for phase 4 skip or not, it looks like he's not. Oh man, he's really cutting it close there. But he might get it here, as long as nothing terrible and unfortunate happens. This should be very consistent and easy. with the shuriken and just has to kill him. And there we go. Cabbage got the phase 4 skip
Ooh.
at 23:52. Can Cap do the same and follow that up? I mean, it might be
No, I don't think he can.
no, he can't. Cap is gonna be losing by mere seconds on the slowdown, and he just used his band too right before Mythic jump, so that's no phase 4 skip for him unless he does the shuriken, which I don't know. Either way,
Where he's gonna get him to dash towards him here.
yeah. Really, I mean, really good phase 4
Well
skip from
done.
Cap there, but really good job from Cabbage as usual.
Yeah.
Very clean all the way through. The thing is, the differences between Cabbage and I think other people in the soda is just like he just doesn't. He knows exactly what feels like wasted time to him, and he just doesn't do anything that he thinks that even has a chance at not being like successful. He just takes no chances. He just goes right through with the speed, and it just works out. As long as there's no like headset drone man into the chorus anyway.
And I think that's the best you can hope for. With this loadout, and you're going against Cabbage, this man has hundreds of videos playing this loadout.
Yeah,
To
literally.
be only 30 seconds behind him, I feel like that is very laudable.
Yeah, I mean, and especially that Zinc did the Bloom kind of path and still got pretty close as well. It was very good. How many times Cabbage won overall races? I don't know. I think we have like a spreadsheet for that. I don't know if we have a number for you right now though. He's one of our high elo racers though, so quite a bit. Quite a
Nope.
bit. What's up,
He
R&D,
ended
by
the
the way?
stream.
Hello, Cabbage.
Hey,
You were the first
why
to
am I so
finish.
slow?
I don't know.
I'm so slow though. I don't know. Just feel so sluggish the entire run.
What did you think you could have done better?
I mean, I used wings at like the end of phase 3, so I didn't have it when going to the ship because I'm like bad at this game or something. I don't know. And then like I was going really slow on stage 3 because I was kind of messing around with the Void Seed and the Void Templar was scaring me. So I just kind of sat there and did nothing.
It was actually pretty close. Cap, you and Cabbage
What's up?
only finished a little bit behind each other, so
Yeah, 30 seconds ish.
Yeah.
Damn. I feel like there was so many spots where I wasted so much time for no reason too.
Yeah, same.
Ugh. Could have been faster.
No, I was just having
GG
a
Cabbage.
relaxing run, you know.
Yeah. It wasn't too
Laid back,
stressful. I
but-
mean, we had all the damage we needed, really. Probably even more so than needed.
Yeah, yeah.
Zinc went a very different route.
yeah.
I see that. I see.
So obviously
Soulbound, wow.
he took the Bloom,
Bloom.
right?
True.
He found a gun on stage 3 as well, took that into stage 4,
Yeah.
got Empathy Cores hoping to get Drone Man from Bloom as well. Unfortunately, it didn't pay off.
Jesus.
If it did, I think he would have probably beat one of you. Because he was like right in the Mythics fight, only like a tiny bit after you guys. It just didn't really pay off that way.
I mean,
I
a
saw the
27
gun.
minute is still a damn good time.
I saw the gun too after TP.
Yeah, but I was like, I don't want Empathy Cores.
What
I was
else?
thinking Shatter Spleen.
Did you have wings? What was your
Yeah.
How was the run,
Alright.
Zinc? You had a good one.
It felt very good with the Bloom giving things.
Yeah. None of us took Bloom
Bloomin'.
because we don't rely on RNG for our runs.
So what did you have then? If not
We
Bloom?
had Skell and Lysate Cell.
Crit, Lysate,
And
Needle
no
Tick.
missiles for your ICBM.
Yeah, no missiles.
Yeah,
Of course.
that's a useless item.
That's the one reason why I was going for the void items. I was like, surely there's a plasma shroom somewhere, right?
No.
Surely.
I would have done the
Shitter.
same thing, Cap. I was like, dude, there's
You
so many
have to.
void cradles.
Like,
There has to
there's
be
so
one.
many.
Yeah. By
Did
the
we all
way,
take the lunar?
Huh.
yeah, everyone
The
took the
Transcendence?
Transcendence.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
By the
Didn't do
way,
anything but
Cabbage, congrats on winning today. Very good
GG.
job.
Yeah,
Everyone
whatever.
give Cabbage a round of applause for coming in first.
No,
Everyone
don't do
did
Well fought.
pretty good today, though. I mean, honestly, you guys played insane I mean, it's a
Yeah.
2.5-hour event.
Yeah, it's not bad.
This
They
is the
should all be the
fastest
shorts.
event we've ever had, ever.
As it should be.
I was trying to push for the tiebreaker, but couldn't get it.
Yeah, why didn't you do it?
I don't know.
Yeah, fuck
Unlucky.
you.
No bottled chaos this time.
Yeah, I guess not.
Unlucky.
His carry.
Well, again, pod race, no shaped glass, no tonic, nothing interesting. Go next.
Nope.
See you next week, everyone. Thank
Hey,
you.
whoa. It was kind of a shame though that there were like
Yeah.
absolutely no lunar pods whatsoever during the event. I think next time we do a pod race event, we're gonna have to actually like pre-select some seeds that have them or something. Like I don't know,
Yeah.
because like this shit's crazy.
Force like a certain amount of lunar
Just enable
spawns.
the newt shop, see what happens.
Ugh,
Nah.
God. That's
I
disgusting.
feel like
Give us all a
we should
million
just
lunar
DNF.
coins.
Anybody that doesn't pick up a lunar item in their run for any reason,
Oh,
if you
man.
don't have a lunar
Just
by the
DNF
end,
them
you get
for it.
DNF. Plus 20.
That'd be horrible.
Well, obviously, everyone, thanks for watching this week. We all do appreciate it. If you want to see when the next one is, make sure you join the Discord at discord.gg/riskofresources. We let you know beforehand when the next one's going to be because schedules are always so jumbled around and hard to manage with people all over the world. If you want to catch up on some past events, make sure you check out the YouTube at youtube.com/riskofresources or whatever the link is. That's the handle. If you guys want to speedrun on the official Risk of Resources Gauntlet speedrun category, go to speedrun.com/riskorain2 and choose the gauntlet. If you guys want to play with the mod itself that we're using, we have a public version available. Just search up Risk of Resources on the Thunderstore. You guys getting a pattern yet? Also, if you guys want to apply to be a racer, make sure you go to riskofresources.com/rules and send in your application. We are always looking for more racers. And if you apply, we can get you in on the scrimming training wheels program where you can scrim with all these guys and practice and learn before you get up on the main stage and all that kind of stuff. Also, we have
Zing
skin.
can make it, you can make it.
If we have skin tuner release, so I know a lot of people have been asking about that mod. How do we change the color of the skins? Search up Risk of Resources on the Thunderstore and you can find it. It's called Skin Tuner. And is there anything else that I am missing on the announcements? I don't think so. As always, thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you guys next week for the event. We've been doing this every week for about 9 months. So we'll see you then.
Hell yeah.
Bye, everybody.